Hi guys. Alrighty, just getting shuffled up here real quick. Welcome. If you're just joining me for the first time, welcome. And if you are returning, then welcome back. Nice to see you. Let me take all this off. All right. Lineup is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and Ophiuchus. Alrighty, so we are gonna get started with Capricorn. Let's say a quick blessing. All right, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being with us here tonight and in every single breath that we take. We ask that you direct our hands, our hearts, our words, and our minds to work your will in our lives each day. Please let these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Alrighty, Capricorn, we're going to start with the Tarot of Wonderland for you guys. Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, that's interesting. This can be kind of an energy of internet stalking, if we're being honest. It can be obsessive thought. It can also be not wanting to talk about something, not wanting to discuss something. So that could either be your energy, or that could just be something that's kind of hovering in your general direction. Take it as you will. I got the Ten of Swords. All right, so the Ten of Swords is kind of like the minor arcana version of the Death card for me. It can indicate a breakup or some kind of splitting up of some sort. Definitely some kind of an ending. Now I'm going to come back through and I'm going to clarify with another deck, and we'll find out more about what those energies could mean in your life. But again, these are just cards. They just represent stories, so take it as it resonates in your life if it does at all. Alrighty. And if it doesn't, sometimes that's great, right? Ooh, I got the Emperor. Okay, that goes on top of that. It's like taking charge of a situation is the Emperor card. The Emperor is it's the card of Aries. It's the card of divine masculine, but it's somebody who's absolutely taking control of a situation. Because it looks like somebody has to. Very good. And I got the Knight of Swords. This is an energy that wants to rush in and communicate about something. So whatever hesitation there has been about some kind of communication here in the past, it looks like there's some kind of final ending that rushes, that brings in like a rushing energy of change towards you. All right. And I got the Devil in reverse. That's your card. Okay. The Devil is the card of Capricorn. And whenever it's in the reverse in your spread like this, it makes me feel like you are not at your best self. You're not feeling like your best self. There's something going on that you're wanting to change dramatically in your life because for some reason you haven't been feeling like your best self for a while. It's kind of what I'm hearing with this. I don't like that. Yeah, well, you see a need for change. You see a need for a change in direction in something. And I got the Knight of Wands on top of that. So two knights on top, one right on top of the other. Okay, this could be a few different things. The Knight of Wands is somebody who really wants to take immediate action and fast moving action. And like I said, in a change in direction. So you got two knights, one right on top of the other. Knights can be a little bit impulsive and they can be a little bit reckless, but this feels like some kind of opportunity for change, whether it's like a creative development or whether this is some kind of branching out into a new direction because of the ending of a relationship or something. I'm not sure how this plays out in your life, but it seems like an energy that you know is coming and it needs to happen. It feels like you're in the driver's seat of this. Kind of like saying, I have not been feeling like myself for a while. I need to make changes in X, Y, and Z columns. Okay. I've got the Magician. That's the card of Aries. And this is you absolutely taking matters into your own hands. Very, very powerful spread here with the Emperor over here and ending with the Magician. Very, very good. All right, I want to see what this kind of lack of communication or whatever this ending is, whatever this thing is that you're kind of like, I don't know if it's low-key obsessed about in your head and whatever it is that you're seeing such a need for change and needing to take control of this situation. I want to find out what that is. I'm going to clarify with the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. All right, what is this Page of Swords in reverse? Like this has you not wanting to, oh man, I got the Lovers in reverse? No. All right, so the Lovers in reverse, it can indicate a breakup situation, especially whenever we're talking about this Ten of Swords, which I did say is the minor arcana version of the Death card for me. In any case, the Lovers card, it indicates a major choice in your life. Whenever it's in the reverse like this, especially in this situation, it feels like a choice that may have already been made either for you or something that you maybe made some time ago that you're just kind of wrapping up loose ends with, or you're kind of being presented with some kind of major choice in your life. It's like a left or right, yes or no kind of thing. This person or not at all kind of situation. Alrighty. Oops. Yeah, I got the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is it's kind of the energy of obsession. It really, really is. Like this guy, he's so focused on these cups that are completely empty that he's not even paying attention to the two that are right back here that are still full. And he's just not focused on the right things somehow. And it's kind of an energy of stuff that's just swirling in your head. And I feel like you have to let go of something. Otherwise, it's going to continue to just sort of eat away at you. And I feel like you're taking charge of whatever those emotions are in your life. And you're saying, it's not really working for me to keep feeling this way. So it's time for me to move on is kind of what I'm getting. And I got the Ten of Pentacles here. There could be there could have been like a loss of finances in the recent past, some kind of loss of stability. It can be a loss of a home in some way. Ugh. That has you dealing with an awful lot if that is the case. Just some kind of instability that has crossed you with this. Well, it's not even so much that it's such an instability. It's you kind of being in the driver's seat of what your financial stability looks like and what your home life looks like. All of a sudden, you feeling like you need to take charge of this in some way. Take charge of a situation in some way, okay? And that's right on top of that Devil in reverse. And I got the Page of Swords out again. Yeah, time to start talking now because this little guy just flipped out in the upright position, whereas before we had you in the reverse with the Page of Swords in reverse at the beginning. Now we've got you here in the upright. This is good. That means it's time for you to start talking about something. And it seems like you're ready. So you're just like ready to start communicating. Where there was a lack of communication, there was just that obsession in your head. Now it's time to start getting it out in the open because you see that that's where just kind of like a rebuilding of your own foundation is going to come from. What are these two knights about? I got the Knight of Swords that just flipped right over there. Knight of Swords to clarify the Knight of Swords. All right, so like I said, this is a fast-moving energy, right? That you want to make some kind of major change. In the reverse like this, you have been stalling yourself. You've been halting, like whatever this has been. It feels like an energy of you've let it go on too long. It's kind of what it feels like. You're seeing that now for what it is. I got the Queen of Pentacles. Good job. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Feminine. This has you in the upright position, which I really like to see. Yeah, this is you really focusing on your stability, your home. This is a very nurturing energy. This almost feels like pulling everything in that's close to you and just focusing on that for a while. Could have some kind of separation or some kind of financial loss that you're focusing on here. I've got two fives, the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles right there. That's an energy of change and an energy of conflict that brings change specifically. All right. Thank you. And yeah, I got the Three of Swords there, which is like a final ending of something. It's kind of like a breakup card. It's heartache, grief, and pain. It's something that's already happened. Some kind of ending with the Lovers in reverse and that Three of Swords there. Ugh. Yeah. Sounds like it has been a tough 2020. But hey, it's almost over. And this is an energy that you're clearing out. You're seeing the changes that need to be made, okay? You're doing very well. You are really trying your hardest. Yay. I got the Chariot that flipped out there to the Ten of Cups. It's like finally like a heaving sigh of relief here at the end with this Magician card. Here, this Ten of Cups is like ultimate emotional fulfillment. It's a happy family. It's it's peace is what I'm hearing. It's peace for yourself in whatever way that looks like. And then with this Chariot card, it's like a real drive to get to that place, especially with this Magician card here. And especially I'm going to knock this crystal off the table with the sleep, especially with this Emperor card, like this absolute desire to take control over any of these areas of your life that you've been feeling were off balance, and things that you've let go on a little bit too long is kind of what I'm hearing. Let me just, anything else you guys want to say about this with this family tarot? Yeah, I'm getting like cleaning up some messes. It feels like to end, and it's, you're about out of the woods is kind of what I'm feeling here. I got the Three of Cups in reverse. Feeling, I think the trouble is that what has taken so long in this situation for you to let go of this is that you had a tremendous hope for reconciliation, and now whatever this is, whatever this situation is, and it's not going the way that you had wanted it to. Thank you. I've got the Moon in reverse, and again, this is you haven't been telling the truth about how you've been feeling in this situation. Okay. Anything else? That's too many. Hold on. Thank you. And again, I got the Chariot. Oh, that is so good. So good, so good. All right, so time to make a change, time to move forward. Yes, you know it. I know it. That's the card of Cancer. 2 times out now. Good job. Nicely done. All right, that was your reading for this week, Capricorn. You guys are moving through a lot of heavy energies that you collected throughout the course of probably 2019 up till current. And that's a major cycle for you to be closing out. So very good job. A lot of changes. Like I said, you'd allowed some kind of accumulation of something in your life that has caused you to be kind of like low-key, obsessed, distressed for quite some time, but ended something that was dragging you down. I see that, and now you're able to take charge of your future in the way that you want to. Very good, and you are too. Nicely done. All right, Virgo, you guys are next up, and I'm going to stick with this Tarot of Wonderland for you guys real quick, since it's already in my hand. Thank you. 7 of Pentacles, that's waiting on something to happen, okay? And you're kind of getting tired of waiting, kind of getting tired of waiting on someone, something. Let's find out. Let's see. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like, all right, this guy is so cute, all right? 4 of Pentacles is this little guy who's having a really, really hard time letting go. He's having a hard time. He's worried about people seeing him. He's worried about something. In the reverse, it's kind of like it's coming no matter what. Like it's time to get out of the teapot. It's time to kind of start moving forward with something. And it feels like you are waiting almost on another person to play catch up, or waiting on some kind of release of financial restriction in some way. You could be waiting on some money in some way. And I've got the Wheel of Fortune that came out here. Yeah, it's kind of like kind of waiting on some sort of cycle to end, and feeling like you kind of are at a loss. It's a feeling of things are out of your hands. Yeah, it's waiting on someone else. Got it. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. In the meantime, you're feeling like you're experiencing a loss of financial stability in your life, and it could be contributing just to like a feeling of emotional instability in some way, just stress, worry, that kind of thing. I got the 3 of Swords. Capricorn had this too. I said heartache, grief, and pain. It can indicate a breakup of some sort. Okay. Four of Swords. Wow. Okay, so the 4 of Swords, it indicates a separation of some sort. It can be a breakup. It can indicate taking a break in some way. It can also indicate needing to take a nap. But the 4 of Swords can indicate the death of an ideal, something that you have perhaps allowed to define yourself in some way, or some kind of situation that did somehow define you in some way. Like, I am this person, and having to let go of that. That's kind of major. It's very similar, it's kind of heavy energy, kind of like Capricorn's was as well. Jeez, kids, what's going on here? Yeah. It's, you know what? This is not going to be an uncommon theme from what I can tell today already. We have a lot of things that are closing out, cycles that are closing out. I got the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is someone who hasn't been telling the truth at the very, very least. The Seven of Swords can be like an indication of like a lie. It's kind of the lying cheater card, and I don't like to say that about anybody. And I don't know if this is your energy or somebody around you, but it's specifically someone who's not telling the truth. And there are a lot of reasons why people don't tell the truth, okay? No judgment, but that it's somebody who isn't. And now I've got the Page of Pentacles. It's almost like an energy of someone who wants to go in a different direction, but they're not talking about it, maybe. Somebody, because the Page of Pentacles is a smart guy. He really, really is. And he knows what's valuable and what's not. And he knows when to walk away from something and when to commit to something. Whenever he's in the upright position here, and that's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. That's your energy. And under that Seven of Swords, if you are not this Seven of Swords, if you're like, no, I can't think of a single darn thing that I'm keeping under wraps, or that I'm not sharing, or a truth that I'm not telling, if that's not your energy, then it's one that's kind of just hanging about. And maybe it's possible that you are going to have to deal with someone this week that, I don't know, maybe tries to pull one over on you in some way. I got the Justice card on top of that. Wow, okay. Well, it's kind of a heavier energy than that. Then, like I said, at the very least, someone who's not telling the truth. But the Justice card can indicate legal matters. It can indicate legal documents in some way. Maybe this is why I have you with this Page of Pentacles, because the Page of Pentacles is somebody he's a very smart cookie. He crosses all the T's and he dots all the I's. He's a very good student. He pays attention, like I said. He pays attention. All right, I'm going to switch decks here and clarify. We're going to use this Deviant Moon Tarot. What do we have you kind of waiting for over here with this Seven of Pentacles and this kind of feeling like it's out of your hands and it could be putting you through the ringer financially? What? Thank you. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This can be a family situation. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse is an energy of something that just like the light goes out, like the torch is like doused in water in some way. Like there's no new growth there. There's like no change. You're not seeing the change that you want to be seeing in someone. And it's frustrating you and you're tired of waiting, and it feels like that's all you've been doing with this Queen of Cups upright energy. It feels like you've been kind of pouring your heart and soul into maybe a project or into a person, and you're not seeing the results that you want. And you're kind of getting tired of waiting on it. It could be contributing to like some financial instability in your life in some way. There could be some kind of breakup that happens here, and I don't know that this is necessarily a romantic relationship. Like I said, this could be a family dynamic, even a work relationship of some sort, but ending some kind of major relationship in your life that, or taking a break from it at the very least, something that really kind of defined you in some way. Okay, but you're not seeing the growth that you want to see. And I got the Queen of Swords here. I've got two queens out here for you already from this deck. That's awesome. All right, so the Queen of Swords, talk about a smart cookie with that Page of Pentacles, but the Queen of Swords, she's very wise. And yeah, it's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, but she is someone who is able to communicate very clearly. She, everyone seeks her out for advice because she's very wise. Very wise counsel. She knows what's important. She's been through a lot. And she's somewhat hardened, but she knows the truth when she hears it, and she knows when it's not the truth too. And she can tell when somebody's whispering things in her ear that are simply not true. And I have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like someone who doesn't want to put in the work or the effort. It's like you're seeing that now. You're seeing that either all your hard work and all your effort isn't paying off, or you're seeing a lack of effort in another person or party. Okay, what is the Seven of Swords? I don't even want to know. I do want to know. Yeah. All right, hold on. We got to start at the beginning. Let's find out. Thanks. Good. The Seven of Swords to clarify the Seven of Swords. Oh, classic. Classic. You guys are brilliant. All right. So this specific to this deck, this Seven of Swords is someone who's really having a hard time sharing their own truth or accepting their own truth or swallowing their own truth. Okay. So you got it out here 2 times, all right? Because you guys are smart. And like I said, no one can pull anything over on you. You are simply alert to the honest truth about things. So check yourself and see if you've been really telling the truth to yourself about whatever this situation is. And if you feel like you have been, then just be wary of whomever you're interacting with here. Be as smart as you are. I don't have to tell you, golly. Anything else you want to say about this? Like kind of stubborn with the cards, but geez, you're good, right? Let's see. Anything else? Yes. Knight of Pentacles, right on top of the Page of Pentacles. Good work. Alrighty, again, this person knows what the right thing is to do. They know what to hold on to and what to let go of. Okay. Alrighty, pages are messengers. The knights bring actual tangible gifts. Alrighty. So and it's a more mature energy now. Okay. So this is something that you've been looking at for a long time. This is not new news to you. Whatever this is, whatever this deceptive energy is here with this Seven of Swords here, it's you've been seeing it for a while. Okay. Thank you. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're not getting back what you receive in this situation, whatever it is. You keep waiting on this, you keep waiting on a reciprocal energy, and it's not happening with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. And I think you see that now. Too many, hold on. Was the Knight of Wands in reverse though, which can indicate, I put it back in, it can indicate promiscuous behavior, it can indicate dodgy behavior, non-committal energy at the very least, okay? And the Knight of Wands, it flipped back out. All right, but this time in the upright position, maybe that's the change. It's like, no, we just want to go in a different direction. It's not necessarily dodgy behavior, but we just feel very driven to go in a different direction at this point. We haven't been getting what we've been waiting to see. It's not happening, and so it's just time to let it go. I'm not going to have to listen to this person and try to sell me on something that isn't true, and I'm not going to try to sell myself on something that isn't working for me anymore. And I got the Ten of Swords in reverse. You said a long time coming. Yeah. Ten of Swords in reverse is the minor arcana version of the Death card. We had that out earlier for Capricorn, I think. And it's something that just like keeps coming back around. The tens are cycles of completion whenever it's in the reverse. It's a cycle that hasn't fully ended, and it just keeps happening over and over again. You're done with it. I'm done with it. Everybody's done with it. I think so. All right. And we have the Star card. Very good, which is the card of Aquarius. And it's leaving to... The Star card can be like opening Pandora's box. But it's definitely blessings that are unique to you, and blessings can sometimes be learning lessons as well. And whatever this is that you have gone through that you're putting to rest here, and these guys, they really do feel like cycles of completion. I feel like New Year will be a new year. I do. I really do. Star card is the card of hope. It is. And it's a card of understanding that everything that you've experienced here really and truly is some kind of divine blessing. I know, I don't like hearing it either, because you're like, ooh, it didn't feel like a blessing. But it really is when it's considered to be a lesson that has brought you so much wisdom. Okay, true story. All right. I love you guys. I don't know. It looks like it's been a challenge waiting on whatever this situation is to clear up. I don't know about this Seven of Swords energy. I hope it's not a trend. All right, I'll catch up with you guys next week. Thank you very much. Next up, we are on to Taurus, and I'm going to use the Star Power Tarot for you guys. Thank you. Oh, I got the Devil card out. That's the card of Capricorn. All right, but if you're not dealing with the Capricorn, it can be the energy of obsession. It can be addictions. It can be energies that enslave us. It can be things that we tie ourselves to, and it doesn't always have to be negative. It kind of depends on the cards surrounding it. So let's find out more. Ten of Swords. Okay. All right. Ten of Swords might be kind of a trend card this evening. Ten of Swords, again, it's the minor arcana version of the Death card. But for me, minor arcana cards are more indicative of our three-dimensional circumstances in life. And the major arcanas, they tend to be more like a little bit loftier energies, larger energies that are like, I don't know, major events in our lives, or things that we can continue on with for weeks or months at a time, like major times of growth. But so you've got the Devil card is a major arcana, and the Ten of Swords is minor arcana, and it feels like an ending that may be happening in your life in real time. This is kind of like a long trip to get there. Sorry. All right. Tens, again, cycles of completion, but they are cycles. The Ten of Swords, I like that it's in the upright, though. It just kind of feels like it's like the Julius Caesar card for me. It's like one more final stab in the back, but it feels like this time it is truly the ending. The Eight of Pentacles on its side. You want to start focusing on yourself again for the first time in a while, and you want to start investing in yourself again, doing some of the things that you want to do. It feels like you may have kind of been chained to something for a while that was just really dragging you down, and it seems like you're ending whatever that was, and now you can kind of start to focus on yourself, your dreams, your projects, your whatever. I like that. And you're like, but I'm not sure I have the energy for it, is kind of what I'm hearing. Okay. Well, okay. Or the Four of Wands in reverse, because you're dealing now with the fallout of this. There's been like some instability, maybe within like the four walls of your home, or maybe just in your physical being too. It feels like this could have been very stressful, whatever this ending was, and kind of maybe has put you through the ringer, and now you're kind of having to look at like what my home looks like now. How do I release all this anxiety that I've, acquired because of this situation, like whatever this looks like for you. Okay. Nine of Swords in reverse. Holy smokes. Okay, so Nine of Swords, it's an energy of anxiety, stress, worry, sleepless nights, tossing and turning. Just can't be at rest, can't be at peace. And whenever it's in the reverse, it feels like an energy that's gone on for too long. Yes. And it's kind of time to start letting it go, whatever it is, because it's like it's not helping you. It's an energy that's not helping you. You see it, right? It can be anxiety, definitely anxiety. Strength card out on top of that. That is the card of Leo. Very, very good. It's you being able to pull yourself out of whatever this rut was, whatever this like hole was. And it's, again, having to slay a lot of demons there, right? And this child almost looks like she's made friends with hers. Ouch, right? Page of Pentacles in reverse. That feels like someone who hasn't learned a lesson about something. And that's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. It can just be feeling like having to start all over again from the beginning. And the Three of Pentacles in the reverse like that is not feeling like you have a solid foundation to start with. It's like, well, now I have to start all over again, and I feel like I have nothing to start with. Okay. Yeah. There we go. All right. Oh, the Seven of Swords. Again, guys, come on, Earth signs. What? All right, time to start talking about things. Time again to start telling the truth about things. So very specific to this deck, this Seven of Swords. Remember, that's our lying cheater card that we were just talking about a minute ago, or someone who's having a hard time telling the truth or accepting the truth. It has a lot to do with communication, and it has a lot to do with what you feel you deserve, and being able to talk about that openly. But specific to this deck, this Star Power Tarot, this Seven of Swords has a very narcissistic kind of vibe. All right, and I'm not suggesting that that is your energy. I'm just saying it's one that's present. And I don't even like showing this card on camera because it's just like super creepy, right? Yeah, but it's someone who's almost can't see like their own truths. And it feels like an energy that's kind of knocked you off balance, and it's kind of left you saying, okay, now how do I pick up these pieces, right? And it's just like, it's the opposite of cool. It is not cool. Alrighty, to say the least. We're going to clarify with this traditional Rider-Waite deck here. I'm going to take it all the way back over here to the Devil. Yeah. Could have been dealing with some challenging energies. Honestly, this feels like something that you have gone through already. Something that you are dealing with, just like, again, picking up the pieces, dealing with the anxiety and like the fallout from whatever this was, and you having to be strong through this. And it feels like you kind of have been, but now you're just kind of left reeling with what's left over. Yeah, but you know what? That's, yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse. Hey, that's a feeling of, again, it's not talking about things, but it's somebody who feels like they don't know how to move forward. They feel kind of stuck. They don't know how to talk about things. They don't know how to express themselves in some way. And the Five of Wands, that's like a lot of, can be a lot of back and forth, emotional, mental drama, that kind of stuff in your head about whatever the situation is. It feels like you've done your best. You've put in a lot of effort and a lot of work. Queen of Cups in reverse is someone who's feeling very emotional. Somebody who's, that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but it's someone who's having, a hard time talking and doesn't want to give her heart to whatever this situation is anymore. Okay. Yeah, and having to walk away from possibly someone or something, and it being painful to do so. Yeah. Thank you. Seven of Pentacles, again, it's that energy of like waiting for things to get better, waiting for things to change, waiting for things to improve. What is that Eight of Pentacles right there? Because I feel like you want to start focusing on other things. I feel like you want to start focusing on things that are positive and things that make you happy. Yeah, I get the Death card out here. Very good. The Death card is the, it's the major arcana version of this Ten of Swords right here. It's definitely a final ending. You're saying, yes, it is. And I'm done and it's over. Plant my stake in the ground. All right. Good. You're like, I can let it go now. Okay. And now I've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, feminine energy in the upright. It's very good. Nurturing, being able to focus just on your home, on yourself again for the first time. Starting to put like energy into creating new growth for yourself. Oh, it's good, good, good. It's kind of an energy of like springtime, of renewal. Look, there's the little bunny in the corner over there. Yep. I like it. It indicates fertility, and it, not necessarily like physical fertility, but like fertility, like everything that you touch all of a sudden is full of love again for the first time in a long time. Whatever this was with this Queen of Cups in energy when in the reverse, it feels emotional, it feels stressful, especially with the Nine of Swords and the Devil card and the Death card and the Ten of Swords. Like, these were major endings you had to close out. And it was very hard for you to do it for whatever reason. There's an energy of either not telling the truth, not seeing the truth, or someone around you with that energy. And that was a challenge for you to navigate. And it's taken a lot of your strength to get through it. So good job. Five of Swords. So we have the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. There's an energy of like verbal altercation here. It can be bullying. It's kind of a win at all costs. That is pretty gnarly whenever it is near that Seven of Swords right there. Not a fan. No, just things to keep in mind. You're like, oh, I will. And the Four of Swords. Okay. This also, again, trend card, right, tonight. Four of Swords is that energy. It can be a breakup. It can be the ending of something that you had allowed to define you for some time. Or person, place, or thing. You know, pick a noun. It can also just be needing to take a major break. And it also indicates a feeling of gratitude for what you do have. All right. And walking away with what you do have. You're like, yes, but I don't have enough I don't feel stable now. Look at this. I got the Lovers card that came out. All right. There's some kind of change that's happening for you. Look. All right. I gotta get this family tarot here. And I want to know what this Lovers card is here for you guys. The Lovers card is again, it's a card of choice. It's the card of Gemini. We just had it out a minute ago for Virgo, I think, or Capricorn. It's indicating that you will have some kind of new choice coming towards you, I think. I get the Page of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Huh. Well, that took a turn. I wasn't expecting that. So the Page of Wands, it can indicate a flirtation of some sort. It can be some kind of flirtatious message that comes into your direction, especially with that Lovers card right there. I don't know. It's almost like an energy of like, once this cycle clears out, maybe that's what's coming towards you. I would like that for you. I really, really would. Thank you. Yeah, I got the Tower in reverse. Oh, kiddo. Alrighty, you got some stuff to rebuild here. The Tower in reverse is like, it can be like a catastrophic event that happens in slow motion almost. Somebody told me today, she was like, disasters happen quickly, is what that person said. And I was like, I guess that's true. In this situation, it feels like something that's been coming for quite some time. Something that had been needing to end for a long time, and you're finally closing it out. And I think that propels you into a major change pretty rapidly, I would say. Hold on, that's too many. I just want one more real quick, like, thank you. I got the Moon. That's the card of Cancer. That feels like a timeline, honestly. When is Cancer season? That's the end of July, right? It's like July. There may be like some healing that you have to get through this winter time. And the Strength card is the card of Leo too, which is August. I would look for a major shift. I would take this winter to heal as much as you need to, because I think there's some kind of major change that's coming for you in the summer. I know that seems like a long time away, but it's really not. The winter will go by quickly, right? Yeah, with all that quarantine and stuff, right? It goes by so fast. Oh, come on. I can't remember what day it is either, right? You can't either. I know you can't. All right. Anyway, this was your reading for the week. I will catch up with you guys next week. You've had a lot to go through, and you've had to weed through a lot of major heavy energies for a while, it looks like. And it looks like you're making some major changes. I like this. This is good. It's closing out a lot of cycles. I like the Death card. I really do. And the Ten of Swords. I do. And I like that they were both in the upright too, which is, it means that you're actually putting a final ending to something, which is great. You're not letting it just like hang around in your energy forever and ever. Good job. All right, we're going to move over to our air signs. We're going to start with Libra first. I'm going to use this Tarot of Azathoth. Oh, thank you. Five of Swords, Ten of Cups in reverse. Hold on. All right. Five of Swords in reverse can indicate just like feeling like it's kind of a feeling of defeat. And the Ten of Cups in reverse can feel like kind of emotional fallout. I know, don't take it too seriously. Again, these are just energies. It can be Five of Swords it can be a verbal altercation. It can be an argument of some sort. Whenever it's in the reverse, it can feel like either I don't even care to win anymore. I think we can just let it go at this point, or feeling like you didn't necessarily win in that situation. The Ten of Cups can indicate like some kind of, again, emotional fallout of some sort. It can be, it can be as dramatic as a breakup, but it can also just be an energy of like, I don't know, a little little squabble or something that upends your Monday. I don't know. Don't take it too seriously, right? Again, they're just cards. Thank you. I got the Sun in reverse. This is a need for healing. Okay, so it's very possible that you may have had some kind of tiff or argument or something with another person, and it looks like there's a need to come back in and kind of rectify things. There's like a tremendous need for healing here, and everybody's going to feel better whenever that happens, whenever we have the Sun in reverse. It can be depression. The Sun in reverse can kind of be depression. It can feel just kind of like things just aren't right until we fix this, is kind of what it feels like. Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. Six of Cups is one of our soulmate cards. It's someone, it's past life love. It's someone that you've grown up with. It can be friendships, soulmate relationship, but it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be a family dynamic. It can be a friendship of some sort. Whenever it's in the reverse, it can indicate a breakup or, again, some kind of fallout for sure. All right, Six Cups on the reverse. All right. Well, you know, sometimes it is what it is, right? And I got the Seven of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who's not being able, it's a feeling of not being able to see the forest for the trees. It's that, I always call it like the dryer lint over your brain. Like, I just can't see through that. That's too thick and mucky. It's like a lack of focus, kind of. And it can also be an indication of depression. Three Swords, heartache, grief, and pain. Ouch, ouch, ouch. It's kind of that breakup card. It's kind of like the Ben and Jerry's card of the deck. I am not going to lie. Yeah. Okay, so we could be talking about a breakup. All right, Libra. Okay, Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in reverse again. What is it, y'all? All right, so the Seven of Pentacles is somebody who is waiting for something to improve. They're waiting for all of their hard work to pay off, all right? This card, so this is the Tarot of Azathoth. It's a super cool deck, and they do title some of their artwork, and this one they titles as Failure. Wow. And the Queen of Cups in reverse, again, as we talked about earlier, it's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But in the reverse, it's someone who's really having a challenging time mastering their emotions right now. Talking about their emotions, dealing with their emotions, having their emotions. It can indicate like tears. And the World in reverse. Okay. All right, World in reverse. The World is it's a cycle of completion. All right, it's the final card in the deck of Tarot. And whenever it's in the reverse, it's someone who's really struggling to let go of something. Possibly because you know what a major change it is in your life. It's something that throws your world upside down whenever it's in the reverse, basically. And it's the understanding that once you let go of what this is, your life will look completely different. And that is a challenge. If we're talking about a breakup situation, it really looks kind of like we are. Yeah. Definitely. So, and it feels like you've waited and waited for things to improve, but there's some kind of need for healing in this situation. And I don't know if it's healing with this other person or if it's just healing within yourself. Let's find out. Let's use this Hush Tarot. All right, what is this Five of Swords and Ten of Cups in reverse? Oh, man, okay. Sun in reverse situation. I've got the Page of Cups in reverse. Dang. Pages are messengers. And the Page of Cups brings messages of forgiveness, apology, love. Whenever it's in the reverse, it's someone who's not offering or accepting or extending any of those things. And just not talking to another person. And I've got the Five of Swords that flipped out with it. Okay. Five of Swords, twice for you guys. So the Five of Swords is an energy of things that just like crawl up around your ankles like weeds and keep you kind of stagnant here in this specific deck. And it's someone who it's gone on for so long that it's become quite an issue. Okay. And now you have to fight your way through it, basically. Thank you. That is way too many. Hold on. but it was the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which can indicate kind of like a, I don't know, feeling of codependency within yourself or within another person. It's that minor arcana version of the Empress card, and it just feels like not feeling like you're okay on your own, which I promise you, you are. You know you are. Yeah, but it's just that feeling, and I know you know that. Justice in reverse can indicate legal matters. It can indicate divorce of some sort. It indicates paperwork, and it's not fun. It's never fun, and it feels like whenever it's in the reverse, like not getting a fair deal, like not getting, yeah, not a fair deal. And the Devil, that's the card of Capricorn. Popular guide tonight already. So the Devil is an energy that kind of enslaves us. It's something that we chain ourselves to. It's kind of the mirror image to the Lover's card, where the Lover's card is a card of choice. The Devil card is also a card of choice, but it doesn't seem like it whenever we're experiencing it. I got the Queen of Swords, and you're like, yeah, and I'm not going to feel that way anymore, ever again. So the Queen of Swords, she is extremely wise. She's very bright. She's clear-sighted. For all of this Seven of Cups in reverse, which I said felt like the dryer lint across your brain, like I can't even fight my way through this forest. And it's messy. Yeah, this is messy. Like emotionally messy situation. I have you coming out of that with this Queen of Swords energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, this is your energy, right? And it's somebody who has gained a lot of wisdom. Okay, and you're like, whoop-de-doo. I know, I agree. But it's true, you have. And it's a very powerful position that you're sitting in now, now that you're letting go of this. And now you're seeing it for what it is. Good job. Good job. And I've got the Ten of Wands. Very good. It's absolutely having to put the burden down because you can't carry it anymore. You'll collapse under it. And there's been so much stress. I encourage you, anything that you can do to rest and eat well this week and drink plenty of liquids, tea, water, anything like that. Just to kind of nurture yourself, take care of yourself. I feel like there is a tremendous amount of like stress and worry, anxiety, like I said, a need for healing within yourself in this situation. Anxiety and burden and fatigue. All right. I don't know if you're someone who gets massages, something like that. Even just a hot bath. Yeah. Thank you. And I've got the Page of Swords that came out. Messages, getting messages towards the end of the week that are going to bring you a little bit more clarity about whatever's going on in this situation. That's good news. That's good. And it's good that it's in the uprights. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Good. Could be receiving some kind of paperwork here towards the end of the week. Thank you. And the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. That goes on the top of this World in reverse, and it feels, again, it's like the lack of reconciliation, and it's like my heart feels really heavy all of a sudden, and I think that is the realization that kind of propels you into a state of change, is the realization that there's a lack of reconciliation here. Okay. Alrighty, where's that family tarot? Nine of Cups in reverse. This is feeling like hopes kind of dash. Eight of Swords in reverse. Whatever this situation, this is one of the bigger issues here with whatever this situation is. Whatever this breakup was, whenever it happened. It feels like it happened abruptly, and like there's been no communication since, is kind of what it feels like. I've got the Eight of Swords in reverse here, which is someone who either procrastinated an ending and put it off so long that it kind of blew up in their face, or it's someone who is just not communicating at all. And it's almost like the energy of blocking, like digital blocking, like blocking messages or phone calls or stuff like that, and kind of like burying your head in the sand kind of energy. And this Nine of Cups in reverse, it's like experiencing a massive fallout emotionally because of that. Alrighty. Well, you know, sometimes life's just like that, right? Thank you. Alrighty, so again, I got the Seven of Swords, popular guy tonight. Someone who really needs to start telling the truth about how they're feeling, and somebody who needs to start accepting the truth about how they're feeling also. You see the moon up here is indicative of secrets. Okay. Yeah, and the fox is always someone trying to get away with something, you know. Seven of Swords, that guy's been popular. And then I have the Ace of Cups over here. This is very interesting. The Ace of Cups is one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. That and the Ace of Pentacles. But this Ace of Cups is, it really speaks, it's like the holy grail of cards. It really talks about your self-love, what you will accept for yourself in your life ever again. And it's always full because it's full. It's always it's always possible for it to be full, but that has to be filled with like the water of a higher power for you. Okay. And that is why it belongs to self. And you can't give it away to another person until it's full, like at least not well, right? And so this energy that you're clearing out right here is propelling you into this energy, which is an energy of self-love and a reconnection with yourself for the first time in a long time. It's, again, it feels like whatever this was, it felt like weeds growing up around your ankles in some way. And my tummy is upset, like even talking about it. Like it feels like it was a high anxiety, high stress, something that caused you like even physically to be depleted, and something that you felt quite chained to with that devil energy. It can be as serious as a divorce, or just as simple as a fallout, like a verbal fallout with a person and needing to apologize or to accept an apology from another person. In any case, a lot of emotional upheaval, definitely a breakup energy with the Six of Swords in reverse and the Three of Swords, or excuse me, Six of Cups in reverse and the Three of Swords. And letting it go. It feels like letting it go and focusing on healing for yourself with the Sun card in reverse. Yep, time to do it. All right, I love you guys very much. If that was your reading, I wish you well, and keep in touch and let me know how that works out, and we'll catch up next week. Next up, we have Aquarius. I'm going to go over here to Tarot of Wonderland. Emperor in reverse. Why? All right. Emperor is the card of Aries, but specifically the Emperor card relates to the divine masculine, and it also can be it can be a boss, it can be a paternal figure. Whenever it's in the reverse, though, it's someone who feels like they don't have what it takes to maintain the empire that they're being asked to run. It can feel like someone who is overwhelmed by their responsibilities, someone who, it can be, the Emperor in reverse can be kind of a tyrannical energy. It can be someone who kind of flies off the handle and has kind of emotional outbursts, can borderline be a little bit tantrum-like behavior from time to time. I'm not saying that that's you. I'm just saying that's the card that came up. And I've got the Hierophant card here. This is the card of Taurus. It's the card of commitment. It's the card of marriage. It's if this is your energy with this Emperor in reverse, and it could just be that you really need some kind of commitment in some kind of situation, that you are going to be given the support that you need to do the things that you are asked to do. Alrighty. And I get the Six of Cups on top of that, which is a soulmate card. And you're trying to decide, wow, interesting. So soulmate, it's that Six of Cups. It's that past life love that we were just talking about with the Libra up above. It came out on its side. I feel like you're almost questioning some kind of relationship in your life, whether or not to commit to it. It feels like it's not giving you the support that you need. Although you would like some kind of commitment here. You feel like this is a person or a situation that you look very fondly and very favorably on it, and you would like a commitment from it. Maybe this is a person. And there's the Fool card that came out on its side. You're not sure. It's like, I'm not sure if I want to jump down that rabbit hole or not, is kind of what it feels like. I'm not sure if that's the right direction for me yet. And it's kind of an energy of like, I want to wait and see. Like, it's almost like freeze frame in midair. Like, I'm not sure. Like, again, I'm not sure I want to go in that direction. Okay. Nine of Pentacles is someone who enjoys their independence. It's a very independent energy. It's someone who does things their way, and they've done them their way for a long time, and they're happy that way. That's why maybe you're unsure whether or not you want to go in that direction of like any kind of partnership. Like, until it's the right partner, you definitely don't want to commit to it. I've got the Temperance in reverse. Temperance is the card of Sagittarius, which season we just finished. But specifically, it's a need to find balance within yourself, and needing to know like what that looks like for you. Like, what would that feel like if you were going to design it for yourself with the Temperance card in the reverse? It's feeling a lack of balance right now and assessing like what would bring balance into your life. You're very smart. Aquarius is typically very, very bright. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, feminine energy. That could be someone that's coming towards you. It's a card that's very nurturing. It's an energy that's very nurturing, very family-minded, very mothering, very giving, very loving. That could be your energy this week. All right. This could go a couple of different ways. I get the Eight of Wands in reverse, which is a lack of communication, and it's a lack of action or energy. And that's right under that Queen of Pentacles. It feels almost like, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, there could be some kind of family dynamic here, but that Queen of Pentacles right there, it feels like they're not talking for a reason. Almost like they're waiting on somebody else to do it. With that Page of Pentacles, it feels like you're not sure if this is going to be a solid deal anyway, so you just want to wait and see how it turns out, is what I'm hearing. This feels like it could be a romantic reading, or it could be career related. I'm not sure. And I know I just said it could be a family dynamic too, so it seems a bit wishy-washy, but I'll get another deck here. This Page of Pentacles, again, they know a good thing when they see it, but whenever he comes out in the reverse or on his side like he did, it's just like really questioning what you want to commit to. Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's clarify with this Deviant Moon Tarot here. Why do we have you with this Emperor in reverse energy here? Because again, it's a feeling of like, I don't think I can take it anymore. I don't think I have what I need to run this show, or what, I don't think I'm cut out for this kind of energy, and needing some kind of commitment. Yeah, I got the Page of Pentacles out again. That's the second time for that little dude for you guys. That's your energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. But again, pages are messengers. This could be a financial message. This could be someone, it feels like 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of energy. And that kind of feels like that Fool that came out on its side here, like where I said it's like freeze frame. Do I want to go in that direction or not? I'm questioning whether this is going to be a solid deal offer for me. Do I even want to extend myself in that direction, or accept that person into my life? Because it's Ace of Cups, man. Alrighty, Ace of Cups, that's a brand new relationship. All right, and it can be, again, the Ace of Cups is about self-love, and it's about understanding yourself enough to know what that means for you and what that would look like for you, and really feeling like you're ready to extend that offer to someone. It feels like you may be making a decision about that this week. Alrighty. I've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, in the past, you haven't been given what you needed. Like, again, not the support that you needed in past relationships. I got the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles in reverse here. So sixes are about assessing the toxicities that are within our lives, and really looking at those and where the deficiencies have been in the past and where the failures have been in the past. And you haven't felt supported in the way you've needed it for a while. And that's why you're probably questioning, should I just be on my own? Do I really want to commit to any of whoever this is? Because I'm not... Let me look. Page of Wands. In reverse. It's Page of Wands in reverse. It's, again, pages are messengers, but Page of Wands in reverse can be kind of immature communication. It can be inflammatory communication. It can also be like a flirtation that doesn't go the way that you want it to, a relationship that won't get off the ground for whatever reason. Maybe that's why I have you with that independent Nine of Pentacles energy there. This is the minor arcana version of the Empress. And I got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're like, it's just, everything is so off balance right now. I really need somebody to commit to me. I really need this to improve. I really need to be in a situation that's more balanced and more peaceful and where I'm receiving more support. I feel like you've been established your independence for a long time and you're very good at being on your own. You're just getting tired of having to do everything on your own. And you're really looking, again, with the Two of Pentacles, about where the imbalances in your life have been recently and how you need that to change whenever it's in the reverse. And that goes right next to that Temperance in reverse, which is a very similar energy. It's about learning how to temper yourself, your routines, your life, and how to find balance in that for yourself. What is this Queen of Pentacles energy? I got the Lovers in reverse. Okay. Lovers in reverse is the energy of like choosing to let go of another person. Like, well, it's, again, now is not good timing. Now it's, I don't feel like I can offer maybe you don't feel like you can offer a commitment to someone. I don't know. It's like, I really need to focus on what's the most important right now. And right now, I can't be focusing on a romantic relationship of any kind. It feels like your energy, honestly. There's a lack of communication with this Eight of Wands right here. And I've got the Two of Wands in reverse. So you're like, absolutely, I am not seeking a partnership in any way. So the Two of Wands is one of like the most lusty cards in the deck, honestly. And it's really about seeking partnership. It's like feeling like you're ready to seek another person to spend time with. In the reverse, it's someone who doesn't feel that way. They're like, I'm too tired. I can't even look. I need to focus on what's the most important. And right now it's something else. And I don't know what that is for you. Hold on. Let me get this family tarot and just get a couple more out for you guys. Alrighty, Aquarius. I got the Lovers in reverse. You're nuts. Told you guys are smart. I love it when you give me multiples because that tells me that you're pretty dialed into how you're feeling about something. So the Lovers in reverse, and it's making a choice, and it feels like choosing to go to be alone. Yeah. The Lover's choice. Both times in the reverse. Nicely done. All right. And I got the Three of Cups in reverse. Again, it's a lack of reconciliation. All right. You know what? I don't think, like, all of these endings that we're reading, it feels like a long time coming in a way. And it kind of feels like it doesn't feel like regret because, again, it felt like you were freeze framed here. Like, do I stay? Do I go? Do I jump down that rabbit hole? Do I not? And it really feels like you're in the driver's seat of it. And as long as you're making choices that are A, benefiting you, and B, to your best development and good for other people involved, and you're being honest with how you're feeling, it feels like a very strong and powerful position that you're in. And you choosing to just focus on your home, possibly on your family, instead of seeking whatever this romantic partnership is that's kind of like presented itself to you in some way. Like, it looks like there's a lot of potential there, but it seems like now it's just not good timing for you. And being able to admit that feels sort of powerful for you in some way. And I got the Five of Swords here. It's kind of, honestly, the Five of Swords in this deck, it feels kind of defeated. It really does. And it feels like, as I was saying, it feels like you're good with all of it, but it still feels a little bit painful. Like, you know, it's the right thing right now, and it's something that you just kind of have to let go. A person you maybe just have to let go of right now. And it doesn't feel good, even though it's the right thing to do. All right. You guys are so smart. You really, really are. And when you're doing well, you can be extremely communicative and just so wise, right? As long as you're telling the truth, again, to yourself and to everyone involved, I feel like this will be a good choice for you, and I think you do too. Alrighty, I'll talk to you guys next week, and next up we have Gemini, and then we'll be on to our water signs with Pisces after that. Alrighty, Gemini, let's see. We're gonna do the Star Power Tarot for you. Thank you. Empress on its side. Very similar to what we just talked about with that Aquarius energy. So when the Empress came out on its side, again, it feels like someone who's being asked to do more than they feel like they can, like bite off more than they can chew, or just simply doesn't have the resources that they need in order to keep up with things. The Empress, whenever it comes out on its side like this, it can be extreme exhaustion. It can be stress at home, that sort of thing. It can also be someone who's just feeling overly emotional. It's the card of Virgo. Thank you. I've got the Fool card out again. Oh, very nice. This is ready to start over. This is ready to look at things from a different perspective. This is a very good energy to have crossing this Empress energy. You may actually, this could go a different way. This could be you kind of deciding that you want to create some kind of, I don't know, something major for yourself, maybe starting a new business or something like that. And you've maybe been on the fence about it for a while, and maybe you're starting to reconsider. I don't know. All right. I like that. I got the Page of Cups in reverse. Maybe. Page of Cups in reverse. All right. We may take it back to the very beginning where we were saying that maybe someone hasn't been feeling like they were as supported as they would like. The Page of Cups in reverse, again, it's a messenger, someone who needs to extend an offer of friendship, love, kindness, apology, forgiveness, whatever. And whenever he's in the reverse like this, it's not happening. All right, so just things to look at. Okay. I got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, feminine energy. But specifically, it's kind of similar to that Empress that kind of came out on its side. It's kind of feeling like it's not nurturing. It's not a very nurturing vibe. It's not very helpful. It's somebody who kind of blames other people for issues. Someone who's somewhat unaware of how they're affecting others in some way. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, that's the minor arcana version of the Empress right here, which in the reverse like this, it's an energy of codependency. It's someone like, it feels like they just can't be alone. They just can't, they can't do it. And with the Moon card and the Seven of Cups in reverse, it can be, I mean, it can go so far as being somewhat delusional and feeling like it's almost like an energy, and I'm not suggesting that this is your energy at all. This feels like it may be outside of you, because this is, I know it's a lot of earth sign energy, which is that Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, but in any case, it feels like someone who keeps a lot of secrets, but also is a little bit delusional in them, like in believing them almost. And it creates some kind of energy of codependency with that Nine of Pentacles in the reverse and that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like just a needy energy, like this energy in your life, whoever it is, person, place, or thing. It just like, it's like sucks the energy out of the room, like sucks the air out of the room, right? And the Wheel of Fortune, that's good. And it's in the upright position. It just means that things are changing. And all of a sudden, I get this impression that you're able to see through all of this. like see through whatever this energy is, this codependent, secret keepery kind of energy is. It feels like you're able to kind of almost predict the behavior before it happens. Interesting. The Wheel of Fortune is the number 10 in the major arcana, which indicates a cycle of change and cycles of completion that propel us into the next one. It's recognizing these cycles and being aware of them. It seems like you are, because they're repeating patterns with whoever this person is that you keep having this experience with. I'm going to clarify with, let's do the Tarot of Wonderland. What is this Empress on its side and this Fool, like wanting to start over? It feels like wanting to start over, but there's some energy that's like, there's like a lack of, yeah, okay. I was going to say lack of reconciliation here. And again, with this Three of Cups, there's like a hope, which is the hope for reconciliation. It is a coming back together. And it came out on its side, which tells me you're kind of in the driving position, like you're driving this forward one way or the other. If you want to extend an apology to someone, they will probably accept it. Or if someone extends an apology to you, this reconciliation would be possible. But it's got you deciding whether or not you want to do it. Again, this soulmate card came out with it, this Six of Cups, which is someone that you've spent a lot of time with, past life love, or just grown up together in some way. All right. And so it's kind of a heavy energy, like it's somebody that you can't easily let go of. It could have just been an altercation of some sort that you had with a person that you just kind of need to clear up and clean up in some way. In any case, it's contributing to an air of instability and kind of emotional fallout. The Six of Pentacles, 6-6, looking at those toxicities again. Six of Pentacles on its side, it's feeling like you need more. You're not getting enough from this person, not enough support, and it's everybody's kind of nervous and worried about how this is going. Everybody feels like no one feels like they're getting a fair deal here, and someone's pretty loud about it. Is kind of the energy of what I'm getting. That goes right on top of that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, it's someone who feels like they keep a lot of secrets, but they're like high need. Oof. And I got the Moon card out to clarify the Moon card. Y'all are geniuses. It's the card of Cancer, but it's a card of keeping secrets, and it's a card of brushing things under the rug and not talking about these underlying issues, whatever they are. And it's choosing, it's almost like it's easier not to, you know? It's like not acknowledging the real issue here. And I've got the Nine of Wands that flipped out with that. That's our Wounded Warrior card. Came out on its side, which is somebody who's kind of wishing that they'd put up boundaries sooner. And it's also indicative of like the accumulation of baggage. All right. And it seems kind of like that's kind of an energy of like the same fight, different day, same arguments, same issues, and never really getting through any of it because no one's really talking about what the actual real issues are here. It's like somebody in this situation would prefer to live kind of almost like in an era of delusion, right? Like it's very self-obsessed. And let's be real, in our isolation and quarantine lives, it's easy to let that happen, right? When you're the only person you see all day, right? But in the reverse like that, it just is someone who's kind of like they're so embedded in their own drama in some way. Ay, ay, ay. What is that? Two of Wands wanting to go in a different direction. Heck yeah. And that came out right on top of that on top of that Wheel of Fortune right there, where I said like we're shifting the clock to start a new day, like to start a new cycle with that Wheel of Fortune. And it has you really wanting to look in a different direction. Okay. And really, like I said, the Two of Wands is a very lusty card. It's really wanting to seek partnership. Came out on its side, which tells me this is something you're actually considering. Maybe not talking about, but considering going in a different direction of some sort, especially with that Wheel of Fortune right under it. Okay. Nice. All right. All All right, I have the King of Swords in reverse here, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. That's you. It came out in the reverse that tells me that, again, not feeling like you can express yourself and not feeling like you're at your best self. King of Swords in reverse, they can sometimes say things that are unkind or just kind of ruthless sometimes. Okay, so if that's your energy, and this week, if you know this is something that's kind of hovering in your environment, just watch the things that you say, right? Because, you know, yeah, you wouldn't want to say the wrong thing, right? Of course not. But again, it's you just not feeling like you can really communicate things the way that you'd like to. Oh, very nice. We have the Star card out here with this Faith card. Very good. It's like learning to trust in a higher power. Oh, man. Oops. And I got the Fool. Nice. All right, that's the second time out for the Fool for you guys too. It's wanting to start, it's wanting to go in a different direction. It's wanting to make a major change, because the World card is our final, it's the final card in the deck of Tarot, but the Fool card is the number 0. It's like the brand new start, brand new fresh start, right? It's the dryer sheet commercial. So fresh, like springtime. Yeah, that's your energy, right? And it's you wanting to start all over again and to make things better. Ace of Cups came out with that one, which could be the beginning of a new love relationship. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of how this goes. Anything else you want to say about that? Because I see that I don't think you're telling anybody that you want to go in this new direction, that you want to make some change. I don't know if you're looking at another person. I don't know if this relates to a career and you're looking at some other place. I feel like you've been unsupported for a while. I think the person that you've been with has felt unsupported. And I feel like there's been a lot of drama, and there's a tremendous need for like extension of apology here. But this energy that's like hanging around here in the middle, it's like a very codependent, clingy sort of energy. There's a lot of secrets and underlying issues that y'all aren't talking about, and kind of have developed a lot of, like I said, accumulated a lot of baggage here, and it has you wanting to go in a different direction. For show, but not really talking about it with that King of Swords in reverse. And I've got the World card in reverse. Yes. Like we were saying, the World is the final card in the deck of Tarot, right? Whenever it's in the reverse, this is, again, a cycle that keeps coming back, and it's something that's really hard for you to let go of. This card and the World in reverse has been present in a lot of the readings I have done in the last week. It's people who are being presented with endings and possible endings to situations in their lives, but these would be major changes that could potentially cause like upheaval in your life, to the point of like having to start all over at ground zero with that Fool card, right? And that's major, and these are hard energies to navigate, right? And 2020 was kind of the buildup for this in a lot of people's lives, in whatever way that looks like for you. And it can be kind of a struggle to move forward, especially when, like we were saying earlier, it feels like disasters come and they come quickly, you know, and the rapid dissolutions of things out of nowhere. But when you really look at it, you're like, was it really out of nowhere? And it looks like you've been looking at these cycles for a long time with whatever this situation is in your life. And you're recognizing that there's just a lot of codependency there, and there are a lot of underlying issues that simply aren't being solved because there's been a lack of communication in whatever way. And really having to look at that, really having to look and see, you've got this soulmate relationship here. There's the potential for some kind of reconciliation here, but there's like a lot of codependencies. And so you're really examining like the toxicities of what that is. And it kind of has you wanting to go in a different direction, whatever that looks like for you. We will catch up with you guys next week. Thank you, Gemini. We are on to our water signs with Pisces next. And let's stick with this Tarot of Wonderland since it's so close. All right. Pisces. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Well, this can be someone who didn't plan properly for something. It can be something that comes out of nowhere, something that you weren't expecting. Womp womp. Let's see. Again, pages are messengers. It can be like, I don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. This is a good sign. This is my favorite, you know. The Ace of Pentacles is crossing this. So I'm going to get more information about that Page of Pentacles in a minute. But the Ace of Pentacles, that's like a solid deal offer. And you're really questioning whether or not this is the one or not. Like, should I go for this? Should I extend myself in this direction? So the Ace of Pentacles, it's a solid deal, right? It's a very tangible offer. I give you this, I get that in return. Okay, it's like something that's sure to grow into something profitable for you, whether this is in your love life, whether it's in your career, family, whatever, finances. It's positive things coming towards you. I'm not sure why it's under this Page of Pentacles in reverse, but I'll find out more in just a second. I have you kind of questioning it, kind of on the fence about whatever this is. Thank you. Empress in reverse. Golly gee, we've had her out a lot in the reverse. I don't like that. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. But again, in the reverse, it's something that feels like not as supportive as it needs to be. It doesn't feel like it's as nurturing as you need it to be. You're not sure that it feels like an energy of emotional instability. I don't know if that's you or if that's another person. Hold on. I've got the Hermit card. Nice. That's it. I've got two cards of Virgo here. The Empress is Virgo and so is the Hermit. Hermit is a card of isolation though. Okay. And it's a card of going within and really searching out those deep, dark questions that need answers within yourself. And it's a great energy. I love Hermit energy, but I'm highly introverted, so that appeals to me. I understand not everybody feels that way. All right, I have the Sun in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse, and that goes right under the Hermit card. So the energy that you're kind of looking at while you're in this Hermit energy, which is this kind of time of isolation, it feels like you're on your own for some reason, just separating yourself out so that you can spend some time, again, trying to search out what's the most important thing and which direction you want to go in this situation, because there's something here that you're kind of questioning. I don't know if you're questioning another person, whether this is going to be a solid partnership, whether it's going to be something that you should focus on or not. I think that's what you're looking at. You're feeling kind of stuck and stagnated with this Six of Swords in reverse, kind of feeling like you can't kick off from the dock, like you can't let go of someone or something. With this Sun in reverse, it feels like there's a need, again, a need for healing within yourself and possibly within a relationship. And that's that goes under this Hermit energy. Okay. It's feeling like sort of isolated here. Okay. We have the Chariot that came out on its side right there on top of all of that. Like I said, feeling very stagnant, like you cannot move forward. The Chariot's the card of Cancer, but it came out on its side, which tells me that you're the one that's in charge of deciding which direction you want to go in here, but you're really having a hard time seeing how to get there. You're having a hard time seeing how you're going to let go of this person, place, or thing, what that's going to look like. And questioning, can I do it? Can I be on my own? Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse is an ending of a love relationship. It can be draining out. It's emotional fallout. It can be tears. It can be loss. It can be sadness. It can be an ending. And the Moon card's the card of Cancer under that. These are like looking at underlying issues. The Moon is also secret keeping. It's things that are done and not talking about things, things that are done without telling other people. It can be lying through omission, that kind of sort of thing. The Moon card can indicate secrets coming out through your dreams as well. So just things to look at. Ace of Wands, yeah, questioning, oh boy. Ace of Wands is highly passionate. It's a very sexually passionate card. It's the start of a new love relationship. It's very lusty. It can be kind of inflammatory, kind of a powder keg sort of situation. I don't know why we have it right next to this Ace of Cups in reverse and on top of this moon. I don't know if you're ending one thing and starting something rather quickly after. That could be that indication. All right, let's look. All right, let me get out another deck because this, honestly, this is clear as mud to me. Let's see. Let's do this Deviant Moon Tarot here. Why is this Page of Pentacles in reverse over here? Because the Page of Pentacles in reverse is someone who's, they haven't learned a lesson about something, and they're having a hard time seeing like what's truly important to them. They're having a hard time like discerning how they're feeling versus what they're thinking. They're having a hard and with this page, excuse me, this Ace of Pentacles that came out on its side, it's like questioning what you want to commit to, what you will commit to, what you will allow in your life in some way. And this Empress in reverse, it's kind of a, it's kind of feels like a kind of a codependent sort of energy. And it feels like you acknowledge that either within yourself or within another person. You're like, yeah, it's no surprise. Okay, good then. All right then. Oh, nice. But this Empress in reverse energy under that, it's kind of what's got you not sure what you want to commit to here. I'm feeling anything you want to say about that. I've got the Four of Pentacles here. This is someone who's kind of holding on to things just for the sake of holding on to them. It can be an energy of being a right fighter for one thing and always needing to have the last word in a situation. It can be. But it's really, it can be holding on to money. It can be holding on to grudges. It can be holding on to things that have happened in the past. Yeah. And really needing to let go. This is the energy of you can't take it with you, right? Not into the next phase. Okay. Thanks, Meg. And I've got the King of Cups out here. This is your energy. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. But this is someone who's starting to figure things out for themselves. This is someone who's starting, oh, I love it. This is someone who's starting to understand how their hearts work. Starting to open their heart again for the first time and starting to be willing to put themselves out there, willing to start, loving with their whole heart again. That's so sweet. I love this so much. Oh, it's such a good feeling. Oh, what's this one? Eight of Cups. This is having to let go of something, and it's difficult too often. But at this point in this deck specifically, this person is, they're not having as hard of a time walking away from it as they thought they would. It's getting, I'm hearing it's getting easier and easier every day too. Okay, alrighty. It could be because of this kind of clingy, codependent energy that you've been experiencing from another person. Maybe you've questioned, like, am I going to see this growth? Am I going to see this change within this person? Maybe not. Maybe that's what the questioning is, and maybe that's what's propelling you into this kind of time of isolation with this Hermit card here. I've got the Star in that came out on its side there, which is, it's the card of Aquarius, but it's really questioning, like, who, this sounds kind of deep, but like, who am I? What do I represent? How am I going to continue to be myself? How is that going to look in the future? I'm feeling like I'm hearing that you're feeling very stagnant and that you have like possibly been experiencing quite a bit of depression over the last few months and truly like trying to work your way out of that and really feeling like you have an opportunity for a major change in your life coming up. And I don't know what that is here. But there's something that's coming towards you the Star card is divine blessings that are unique to your own life path. I say it's like Pandora's box because it releases the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? And some of those blessings end up being learning lessons that propel us into massive spiritual, emotional growth in some way. And they're never easy to get through, but ultimately they will be a blessing. Okay, I know, you dig? Yeah, I don't like it either. Eight of Pentacles here is really wanting to focus and work on yourself and work on the things that you want to work on for the first time in a long time. You may have been feeling restricted by whatever this other energy was that kind of kept you like that kind of kept holding on. It's like holding on to the back of your shirt while you're trying to move forward almost. And it's kind of that energy, like, and you really being able to start doing the things that you want to do for the first time in a while. And it's really focusing on yourself again. Oh, I like it a lot. I do. What is this Ace of Cups in reverse? Ah, Eight of Wands. That's the need for communication. This is the need to start talking to someone. This is very specific to this deck. It's like sending a letter. It's sending a note. It's direct communication. It goes right on top of that Ace of Cups in reverse. I don't know if this is you communicating that you want to end some kind of partnership, or that, yeah, that's a possibility, or someone speaking to you in that way. It's a letter. That's interesting. I've got the Hierophant card here. That's the card of Taurus. It's a card of commitment. It's a card of choice. It's a card of marriage. It goes right on top of that Moon card, which is the card of Cancer. And it's about secrets and underlying issues, things that have been swept under the rug. And it's you making a choice as to what you actually want to commit to in your life. I like it. The Chariot again, but this time in the upright, feeling like you can finally start to move forward once you process this. Probably once you or somebody else sends that note, that letter, that communication in whatever way. And that's rapid moving communication. I don't mean like snail mail kind of thing. I mean, this is like your emails, your text messages, that sort of thing, right? Rapid communication. And then we have a rapid change that happens with this Chariot card. Also the card of Cancer. You may be dealing with a Cancerian energy here for sure. All right, one more. What's this Ace of Wands situation here? Thank you. King of Swords in reverse. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. You're like, I don't want to talk about it. Okay. All right. King of Swords in reverse is, again, somebody who's not talking about something. This Ace of Wands is like, there's this like burning passion, this burning desire to go in some direction. This Chariot card is looking right towards that. Something that you're something you're very inspired to go towards, feeling like very inflamed, not necessarily in a negative way by that. Like, it's like excited. I can't think of the word. King of Swords in reverse, though, is someone who's not talking about that. They're not sharing their information about that. They're keeping things under wraps. Okay. Alrighty. Family Tarot. Anything else you guys want to say about that, Pisces? Well, you were on the fence with the Chariot on its side, but now it came out in the reverse. It came in the upright, not the reverse, the upright, which is you being able to move forward. But there has to be some kind of communication first. And I've got the Three of Pentacles here, which is you really focusing on stability and really focusing on finding a partnership that adds the stability into your life. And the Three of Pentacles really is about trying to find a partnership that works for you. It's this very solid geometric formation, right? It's working on a team that makes sense for you, that's easy to work with, as opposed to just being so difficult all the time. It's kind of where you're coming out of. Like I said, it's like it's getting easier and easier every day to walk away from it, whatever that is. And I got the Five of Swords popular guide tonight. It's with a heavy heart that you have to let go of whatever this is that you're walking away from. And like, even though I said it's getting easier and easier, it still hurts to hurt someone else. If you have to leave something behind, it looks like you've been on the fence for a while. I have the Five of Swords and then the Six of Swords here. And I've got the Three of Swords, which is that breakup energy, and then the Queen of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy. So I have you as both the masculine and the feminine energy. So this may be just something that's very present in Pisces relationships in whatever way. And it doesn't always have to be a romantic relationship. And these are just energies floating around. So take them as they resonate in your life wherever they do. But this Three of Swords is an energy of breakup, heartache, grief, and pain, right? Again, the Ben and Jerry's card of the deck. Alrighty, so that is your reading for this week, Pisces. It feels like an energy that you are moving through, like very fluidly and with a lot of strength. and I'm not making it up. It really does feel that way. With a heavy heart, having to let someone go, but understanding that what you're looking for is an actual commitment and that you haven't been getting that in the past. Alrighty. Well, it's good to know what it is that you want, right? Because how could you possibly get what you want if you don't even know what it is, right? Oh, you're so smart. Look at you. All right. Thank you for letting me read for you. I'll read with you next Sunday. And next up, we have Scorpio. Alrighty. Scorpios. What do we have out for you guys? Let's do this Star Power Tarot. Nine of Pentacles. Alrighty, this is great. Nine of Pentacles upright is an energy of independence. It's somebody who knows their worth and their value, and so does everybody else. There's someone who's very unique to themselves. They can be a business owner. They can be an entrepreneur. Someone who is self-employed in some way. Nicely done. Good energy to lead out with. It's someone who has worked very hard to establish their own independence. That's you. I like it. And I get the King of Pentacles under that. This can be like financial prosperity coming towards you this week. Possibly like just money, an influx of money coming towards you. In any case, it's something that only adds to your stability. This is good. I'm hearing that it's something that you've worked hard for in your life. Again, very unique to yourself, and you've put yourself in a very good position. I like it a lot. Two of Cups. I have some kind of, this is Two of Cups is a soulmate relationship. It's a partnership of some sort, right? And it goes right on top of that. So, and it's kind of come out on its side. So it has you kind of questioning maybe some kind of relationship. And I feel like you're coming from a really good place, Scorpio, because you seem like you have your head glued on straight. And I like that. And it feels like you're really focusing on your finances. It feels like you're focusing on your career, possibly on your home. And you're not letting like the emotions of a love relationship or infatuation pull you off track with your goals, the goals that you've set for yourself, for your home, for your family, whatever that looks like. But there is still something kind of on the line here. I've got the Two of Wands in reverse. So that's two twos out here. Two of Wands, like I said, it's a very lusty, it's like a very partnership seeking kind of energy. Whenever it's in the reverse, it's like quite the opposite. It's like, yeah, I think I'm going to go in on my own. Yeah. And kind of not even being interested in seeking out any kind of partnership at all, which I think is very healthy. I think it's good to be on your own. I think it's really good to be independent if that's something that you need at this time. Oh man, I got the Seven of Swords. All right, this guy, again, it's like, it's someone who's not telling the truth. They're having a hard time communicating their truth in this situation. And it feels, honestly, and I don't like this card specifically in this deck, but I have to be honest with you. This kind of feels like you not telling the truth about how you're feeling about something, or not expressing this to another person. Like, you know, I'm just really not interested in being with you anymore. I'm not interested in something. It's almost like you feel like you can't say that or something. Or maybe it could be someone in your environment that's doing that, but it's something that's present regardless. And I've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Look, they've got the King of Pentacles here and the Queen of Pentacles here. So both the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself present here, and both in the upright, making really good choices for yourself. Okay, good job. Pat yourself on the back. Good job. You're really trying to make solid choices for your future and focusing on the right things. So the Seven of Swords, it is kind of that lying cheater card, and it's someone who's not telling the truth. And specific to this deck, it can feel like addiction behavior that becomes narcissistic. I'm not saying that is yours. It could just be an energy around you, but it really can be just someone who's ready to let go of a partnership, but they're just not telling someone, or they're having a hard time talking to someone about it. Ten of Swords, yeah, that's that minor arcana version of the Death card, but it feels like very three-dimensional, which is, it can be an energy of breakup. It's definitely the energy of an ending, the ending of a cycle. Very good. Tough stuff, right? Ace of Cups in reverse can be the ending of a love relationship again. All right. The Ace of Cups in reverse can be like emotional fallout. It can be a lot of tears. It can be heartbreak. It can be sadness, for sure. And I got the Ten of Pentacles that comes out right next to that, though. This is amazing for you. Like, personally, I feel like you are doing well. Like in your career, in your finances, I feel like you're just propelling yourself towards success, like every single day, just creating and just a lot of stability for yourself. But it does feel like you're letting someone or some other thing go in your life. And it's like it has to be done. It's almost like it has to be done in order for you to continue to grow it within your own stability. It's almost like having to let go of someone who, I don't know. We'll find out more. I don't want to like start tossing things about. Okay, let's use this Hush Tarot. Tell me more about this Two of Cups situation that I've got crossing you over here, because I really do feel like you're doing so well in your finances and your career and all of that. Like, and I've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. That's the energy of having a hard time letting go of something. Whenever we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, having a hard time walking away from something that you really know you do need to let go of. Something that really felt like it provided a lot of stability and a lot of comfort for you at one time. And now understanding that it really hasn't been for a while and having to really look at that. But having a hard time letting it go nonetheless. You know, that happens, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. And I got the Knight of Pentacles that came out. Boy, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and now the Knight of Pentacles out here. This is like, it can be a family dynamic of some sort, having to let something go in order for the family to be a little bit more prosperous in some way. It can just be something that affects like very many aspects of yourself. This can be some sort of situation that you've, again, kind of grown into with another person, place, or thing. This Knight of Pentacles, though, coming out on its side is kind of the energy of wanting to start rebuilding and start refocusing, but albeit very slowly. Starting to move in a different direction slowly. And it kind of goes with this Seven of Swords energy here, where I was saying maybe you're not telling the truth about how you're feeling in a situation. What is that? The Two of Wands in reverse, on top of the Two of Wands in reverse. You're nuts. Very good job. It's like definitely wanting to separate yourself from another person and definitely wanting to be on your own for a change. Well, like I said, it's like you're so smart. You're so clear as to how you're feeling. And if you can do this and you can feel your feelings and project them over across to my table and give me these duplicate cards like you do, you are someone who is very capable of directing your energy in any way that you want it to go. Nicely done. You're a genius. And it kind of feels like you're wanting to be on your own. Okay. And I have the Queen of Pentacles out again. Ah, wow, okay. All right, twice with the Queen of Pentacles. This is very nurturing energy. It's you really wanting to focus on your home life, what that looks like even, and how you're going to get to the next step, how you're going to create abundance in your life and prosperity, and you really not being able to focus on any of these partnerships that are filled with any kind of untruths or any kind of addictive behavior, narcissistic behavior, childish behavior, and or it's just like deceitful behavior. People who aren't, my nose is itching all of a sudden. Excuse me. That's kind of the general overall feeling there, and really wanting to focus on yourself. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy with those pentacles. Alrighty, and now we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Holy smokes, you're nuts. So twice out with the Nine of Pentacles. You guys are geniuses. You're brilliant. A lot of, you guys are, I don't know if you're highly psychically developed or what, but your ability to throw your energy around here is impressive. This Nine of Pentacles, again, is someone who wants to be on their own, and they are not going to accept any kind of clingy, codependent, narcissistic, addictive behaviors anymore within themselves or within another person. Certainly not in a partnership. You've seen that it doesn't add any stability into your life. You've had to work hard to assert your own independence in this relationship, whatever it is, and you've done a good job of it, and you're just simply not going to allow it back in. Okay. What is this Ten of Swords and this Ten of Pentacles? We got two tens right here. And that Ace of Cups in the reverse. And I got the Ten of Swords. 10 of Swords 2 times. In the reverse. Here's the thing, whatever this person, place, or thing is that you have worked very hard to, again, assert your independence from, it's an energy that keeps coming back around for review. With this Ten of Swords in reverse. It's like one more try. Can we please give it one more try? And when we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, it's a cycle of completion, but it feels like having to pull the Band-Aid off slowly in this situation. Okie dokie. 10, 10, 10. Anything else you want to say about that? Thank you. And I've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Ouch. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. That's you. In the reverse, though, it's someone who doesn't feel good about having to do this. It's like breaks your heart to have to do it, is what I'm hearing. But knowing that it is the reality of what you have to do, you do have to let it go. Absolutely. It's like your stability depends on it, is kind of what I'm hearing. And you care a lot about that. You really do. I love that. Okay, anything else you want to say with this family tarot before I cut you loose? Thank you. What? The Two of Cups. Second time out for that dude. I'm just going to repeat the whole thing. Two of Cups coming out on its side. Again, it's a soulmate relationship or partnership that's on the line here, and that's being questioned. Okay. And there's no doubt that this was not something that was very important in your life. Someone who, a major relationship or player in your life. Okay. And so that's why it's hard for you to move forward from it, even though you know that that's what you need to do here. It is a challenge to let it go. You got a lot of twos here. I'm seeing 4 of them right now, which is really focusing on partnership. And then I've got the 4 of Swords in reverse. That is exactly what we were just talking about with that Two of Cups being a very important relationship in your life. This 4 of Swords is, again, it's the energy of taking a break from someone or something that was definitive in your life, something that you may have allowed to define you for some time in whatever way. And having to let go of that. It can be the death of an ideal. Okay. Alrighty. That is your reading for this week. Thank you, Scorpio. You guys are brilliant. I cannot believe how many repeat cards that was. I'm not going to count. But again, you have a very powerful energy and you're very strong. You're very wise. I see that you're having to make some difficult choices, but it feels like you're very, very capable and very competent, and you have a really strong, solid focus on creating abundance in your life and really looking at where that's going to come from. It hasn't been coming from whatever this person, place, or thing was over here with that 7 of Swords energy, and you see that. And so you know you need to make a change, and you're doing it. Nicely done. Alrighty, next up we have Cancer, the last of our water signs, and then we are on to our fire signs. Let's use this traditional Rider-Waite for you guys. What do we have for Cancers this week? Two of Pentacles, starting to find some balance for yourself, I'm hoping. Okay. Thank you. Devil in reverse. Way to start. Nice start, Cancer. Way to go. All right. The Devil in reverse can indicate like, it's Capricorn energy, which is what we're in right now. But it's kind of like energies that enslave us. There are addictions that we need to look at. There are codependencies that we need to look at. We need to look at people, places, things, all these sorts of elements that have caused upheaval in our lives. Okay, you're doing it. I got the Ace of Cups in reverse, which is an end of a love relationship, and the Three of Pentacles, which is really seeking a partnership that is stable for yourself. Okay, so it's very possible that you're ending something with a Capricorn, possibly, or that you've just sort of started to recognize that some of the relationships that you've had in the past, and again, it doesn't have to be with a person, it can be with like fudge grams or something like that, and knowing that that's not bringing you anything good in your life, and you're gonna have to let it go, because all it's causing is like emotional upheaval and a lot of tears. But it's something that you kind of willingly chained yourself to for some amount of time, and you're seeing that you need to go in a different direction. You need to seek a more stable partnership, someone that is available to you in some way, in the way that this other thing was not, and it wasn't adding stability into your life. In fact, it was taking stability away from you. I can tell because of the Ace of Cups in reverse. That indicates crying and tears. I don't want that for you. You don't want that for you. I want your life to be full of peace and joy and abundance, not tears. All right, I got the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is absolutely needing to look at your finances, spending, overspending, that kind of thing. And look at where the instabilities have been within all of the relationships that you've accumulated over the last, say, I don't know, forever, and kind of look at what needs to change within yourself. Yeah, within yourself first. Okay, you're very smart. You're very smart, and you have some tough words for yourself here, but they're very wise. I like it. And then you're coming out in twos here, which is nice and balanced. Oh, and we had the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck in the pre-shuffle. Good. That's all about learning to go with the flow and find balance. Page of Pentacles in reverse. That's someone who is having a hard time seeing what's important. Very similar to that Devil and in the reverse kind of energy. It's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You have a lot of earth sign energy. Oh man, Three of Cups in reverse can indicate a third party situation or simply a lack of reconciliation. A third party situation is like, it's kind of like an affair situation. And just if that was the situation, then you're seeing how there was a tremendous lack of emotional stability there and like a lot of heartache. And if this is something, there's like a lack of reconciliation here with this Three of Cups and it's not a third party situation, you're kind of starting to see it for what it was and starting to understand that you don't want to reconcile with that energy at all anyway. Good, good, good. Okay. And again, coming out in twos. I like it. I got the Magician upright. Very good. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so the Magician, this combination is not such a great combination. So it is something to be kind of wary of within yourself or within the people that are around you. This Magician energy is someone, and I'm glad that it's in the upright position because it tells me that this person has a lot of good intentions, whether this is you or another person crossing you. It can be someone who, even with the very best of intentions, this Queen of Wands energy in the reverse is kind of a needy, codependent energy. So I encourage you, like towards the end of this week, if you just within every relationship that you encounter, whatever it is, just check yourself for these energies of having the best of intentions, but maybe not necessarily maybe not sharing the same perspective with everyone else. Maybe. We'll clarify with another deck. Just one second. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, feminine energy, and the top card, that Magician, is Aries energy for me, and also Ophiuchus. Both seasons that we just came out of. Let us look. We'll use this tarot as a top there for this. What is this Devil in reverse? Ace of Cups in reverse. Womp womp. Right? It feels like an energy that you're moving through now or that you've already dealt with. So I'm not saying that you like need to brace yourself for some kind of fallout. I think you already have done it. I've got the King of Swords in reverse. This was somebody who didn't think something through before they did it. This King of Swords in reverse. It's like a lack of foresight, a lack of thought for the future. It was bad choices with this Devil in reverse, and this Ace of Cups in reverse is kind of what it's feeling like. And seeing that now and understanding it now, seeing things from a different perspective too, where things were very unclear before. You're starting to like hopefully get some of this brain fog wiped off so that you can kind of start seeing things for what they really are now. I like that. And that kind of propels you into this Three of Pentacles energy of wanting to focus on a more solid partnership. Now here we have the Star in reverse. Again, this guy's been popular tonight too. It's the card of Aquarius, but the Star in reverse, again, it's like that Pandora's box, that good, the bad, and the ugly. They are blessings, but man, sometimes life's hardest lessons that propel us towards all that positive growth that bring us all those blessings, they are hard to navigate, and that is what you've had to deal with recently. Well, congratulations to you. I know, right? But you will be a much better person after having gone through whatever this situation was, whatever this thing was that you maybe didn't use the best judgment in, or maybe kind of change yourself to kind of unknowingly, or just sort of not paying attention to the right things. Whatever that was that you've just moved through, as challenging as it was, you've grown a lot because of it. So good job. Yeah, I know it doesn't make it any easier, but still. What is this Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups in reverse situation here? Thank you. The Five of Swords, goodness. Okay. Well, this Page of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Cups energy. Honestly, whatever this was with this whole situation, it almost feels like an energy of you trying to prove something to yourself. Something about self-worth that you were trying to prove to yourself, and that is where we got off track. That's where we drove it off into the ditch, is kind of how it feels. And it was not seeing things, it was not looking for the right things for some reason. Man, y'all have been through it. And I've got the Nine of Wands. That's that Wounded Warrior card. Really wishing that you'd put up boundaries sooner. This one is titled Strength, which I love. I love that it's titled Strength. And it's really, it's building strength up for yourself. He's so solitary there, you know, this guy. And he's smart. He puts up these walls and these boundaries around himself for a reason, because he's been damaged in the past, okay? And so he's being wise to do so. At this point, you've learned a lot from whatever this was. You won't be making those same choices ever again, is what I hear. And it goes, that card, that Nine of Wands, that Wounded Warrior card, goes right on top of that Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse is an energy. It can be a promiscuous behavior. It can be needy, codependent behavior. It can be someone who needs a lot of attention because they don't feel comfortable being alone for whatever reason. And that is an energy that you are not willing to accept within yourself or in another person coming towards you ever again, is what I'm hearing. Oh, I like it. Good job. And I've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So you're like, yeah, I'm glad that I'm not accepting that into my life in whatever way anymore. But now I'm feeling kind of, I don't know, just kind of lonely, depressed, kind of on my own sort of thing. You know, womp womp. I understand. Alrighty, let's use this Family Tarot. Tell me anything else you want me to know about this. And it kind of has you questioning. It's an energy of kind of questioning. Can I be alone? Can I do it? Yes, you can. You'll be fine. Might even like it. And I've got the Seven of Wands here, which is having to, like, oh my gosh, just barely keeping your head above ground. Like, above water, I mean. Like, can we make it? Can we reach the finish line? Can we get through this in some way? And I've got the Queen of Wands here, upright, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Good job. Turning things around for yourself. And when we have the Queen of... Here's the thing. I wasn't bagging on the Queen of Wands in reverse. I promise I wasn't. Because the Queen of Wands, when she's in the upright position, she's very beautiful. She's very popular. She has a tremendous sexual energy about her that is like a moth, like brings the moths to a flame, kind of like everybody wants to be around her. She's always funny and she's fun to be around and everybody loves to be around her. But when she's in the reverse, she needs a lot of attention. Okay, and I had you kind of embodying this energy at some point previously and not doing that anymore. This is the Queen of Wands upright is someone who just knows her worth and value, and she just simply, she has so many options in partnerships and friendships that she's able to choose very wisely as to who she wants to entertain around her and invite into her energy. And this is the this is like you flipping it around. Oh, I'm so glad. I love it. Love it a lot. All right, that is your reading for this week, Cancer. I'm going to leave it at that because I like the way that you are processing all of this, and I sure do appreciate your story here. I love you lots, and I'll see you next week. Next up, we have Sagittarius, first of our fire signs. If it was recently your birthday, Saggy, then happy birthday. All righty. Let me get these put back into their places. And we will go over to this Tarot of Wonderland. All right. Sagittarius. What do we have for you guys this week? Five of Swords in reverse. Why is this guy so popular this week? That's nuts. All right, so the Five of Swords in reverse indicates like it can be verbal bullying. It can be some kind of altercation. It can be a win at all costs, like have to have the last word, have to win the fight. That's kind of that energy. I don't want that for you. So just being aware that that's kind of hanging around you. You know, tarot is never going to tell you what your future is, but it will tell you some of the energies that are kind of hovering around you, and it'll show you the trajectory of the energy and what direction you're pushing that out into or what's coming towards you, so that you can kind of discern, especially in a reading like this where we read every week, kind of like how you would react if that situation were to present itself to you, and give yourself like a little heads up. It's kind of nice. Oh, look at that, because we got the Page of Cups that came out with it, which is, again, the need to offer some kind of extension of apology, friendship, love, kindness. And it's in the upright, which tells me that if this is coming towards you, you're happy to accept it. If you are extending this kindness towards someone else, they will be happy to accept it too. There may have been just some kind of, I don't know, fuss, some kind of argument of some sort. Thank you. Two of Cups. Oh, this is like a soulmate partner. This guy's been popular too. I like it. This is a soulmate relationship. This is a kindred spirit partnership dynamic of some sort. Doesn't have to be romantic. Could be a friendship of some sort. Nice. I don't know if you have had like some kind of argument or something and somebody needs to have a discussion. I've got that Ten of Swords that flipped out in the deck with that. That's, again, it's the minor arcana version of the Death card, but it's like final endings. It's putting an end to something. It's that Julius Caesar card. One more. Is it dead yet? And it looks like it is. Tens are cycles of completion. This time it is. It can indicate a breakup of some sort. Temperance, this is your card. Very good, Saggy. Right in the middle of your reading. There you are, trying, like, definitely finding balance after this has ended with this Ten of Swords. Like, whatever this is that you finally put to rest, it's putting you in a good position of balance, of peace for the first time in a long time. It's like a breath of fresh air. It feels good. Feels like it's good. I like it. It's like you for the first time in a while. Nicely done. The card of Temperance, incidentally, and obviously this is your card, so it really is just about you being in a good place right now. But the card of Temperance really indicates looking at your habits, your routines, tempering yourself. It can be about self-discipline. It can be about reparenting some of those early childhood issues, you know, things like that. It can be looking at within yourself, I mean. Just looking at those things closely and seeing where you can apply more balance in your life. Very good. And I get the Six of Pentacles here. This is a return of equal give and take, some reciprocity for a change. Oh, that's nice. Feeling supported, feeling like you have what you need. I like that. And the Six of Pentacles is usually an energy of having an abundance so that you can freely give to another person, and feeling that way for the first time in a long time. I'm supposed to switch decks now. Very good. Alrighty, let's use the Star Power Tarot for you guys. All right, what is this Five of Swords situation and this Page of Cups, Two of Cups thing? Thank you. Nine of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so whatever this was with this Five of Swords, where I said it's kind of like an energy of like verbal bullying, some kind of possible altercation, or like a win at all costs, like have to have the last word kind of thing. Whatever it was, there was like a lot of anxiety and stress and worry about this. With this Nine of Swords, it's kind of like tossing and turning, sleepless nights kind of energy. Whenever it's in the reverse, it's something that we've already experienced, and it's a cycle that could continue to go on and on and on if we just didn't put a stop to it. And maybe that's what that Page of Cups is. Maybe that's what that does for you. Is there some kind of apology that you extend or someone extends to you that kind of puts all of these anxious feelings to rest? With this Knight of Pentacles, this is someone who, it's a slow moving, but it's a very solid energy coming towards you that wants to do things right, maybe for the first time in a long time. I don't know if this is a friendship or if this is someone, I don't know if this is you just like very slowly working your way back to another person, or them maybe vice versa. I'm not sure. The Knight of Pentacles, again, he's the only one who works his way up from the Page to the Knight to the King to the Emperor, because that is his path. All of the other knights simply remain knights, but this guy, he will propel himself towards a lot of growth because he is so smart and he takes his time to make good choices. Good. Well, I hope that's your energy this week, right? What is this Ten of Swords situation here? Ace of Swords. Okay, this is a message. So aces can be messages. All right. Ace of Swords specifically is about speaking your truth and understanding and having clarity for the first time in a long time, and being able to focus on that clarity in truth. With that Ten of Swords, it's communicating an ending to someone, possibly. Okay. That honestly is clear as mud to me. Let's find out more. Four of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse can be like a lack of stability within the four walls of your home, or even in your own physical body, having to look at some things, some habits in that regard, possibly. Maybe that goes with that Temperance card where we were talking about routines and, kind of reparenting yourself and restructuring some of the habits you've acquired in your life, looking at where there's been some imbalance and restructuring them. What is the Six of Pentacles here? This is a very funky layout you guys have here. I gotta be honest. I've got the Star card out here. Again, this is a card of Aquarius. Came out on its side, which is you kind of questioning, again, these learning lessons, as well as some blessings that are coming towards you. Yeah, blessings that are unique to you. And again, it's that Pandora's box of the good, the bad, and the ugly. But there's some kind of equal give and take that comes back towards the end of the week based on this. It's like the Star card are things that simply can't be taken away from you, and you wouldn't want them to be, even if you could. Even the challenges that you have to go through, they're specific to you, and you wouldn't give it up for the world, really and truly, when it's all said and done. Tough stuff that you've had to work through. All right, this is still clear as mud to me. I'm not really sure what we're talking about here with this Two of Cups and Five of Swords, Nine of Swords in reverse. This is where we need to have some kind of extension of forgiveness or apology. I've got the High Priestess. Oof, that's the card of Pisces here. And the Knight of Wands, that's your card, Saggy. All right, there's... The High Priestess is someone, she doesn't talk about much. She's a secret keeper. She's very wise. She's highly psychically developed. This is probably your energy, Saggy, unless we are talking about a Pisces here that you've been dealing with for some time and needing to extend some kind of offer of friendship in some way towards. It looks like you want to. Interesting. Or they want to extend that towards you one way or the other. Okay. Possibly. What is this Knight of Pentacles? I don't understand what this is about, I'll be honest. I get the Page of Pentacles right on top of the Knight of Pentacles. It's like a message. It can be a message about finances. It can be a message about wanting to start and going in a new direction, like very slowly going in a new direction towards, this feels like an energy of honestly, it feels like an energy of ending something with this 10 of Swords here and this page of, like, this guy's really contemplating, like he's looking at a tombstone and he's sitting on top of the world. He's very much contemplating life and death and the meaning of it all. The pages are messengers, but the Page of Pentacles specifically, he's a good student and he really studies things before he makes a move of any kind. He's very wise to do so, and he takes note of things and really pays attention to what's important. And it's kind of time to start doing that with that 10 of Swords energy here. It's like this final ending that allows you to start moving towards maybe a future that makes more sense for you in some way. I don't know how this relates to this like Pisces High Priestess energy here and this Page of Cups energy. I don't know how that relates at all. There's some kind of message coming in, maybe even towards like the middle of this week, like Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know. It's it can be a message of finality of some sort. It can be a message of truth and of clarity that propels you towards like some kind of state of balance within yourself for the first time in a long time. Yeah, and it allows you to kind of reassess the stability of the four walls of your home and also your physical person. Okay, and there's like a lot of reciprocity that comes towards you with a lot of divine blessings towards the end of this week. And I mean, this really does feel very three-dimensional, like Monday this, Tuesday this, Saturday this kind of energy, like a Five of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Yeah, there's possibly been a lack of finances recently in your life, and that's where things are improving towards the end of the week. It looks like where they're starting to be a little bit more equal give and take, maybe more reciprocity in your financial world in some way. And also the Five of Pentacles can be the energy of separation and loss and being able to move forward from that with this Six of Swords energy, which is like moving out of shallow, murky waters and into like more open, wider, calmer seas for yourself. This is actually really good energy. And it really has you propelling out of something that has ended. And you're hearing about some kind of final ending here in the middle of the week, it really does feel that way. I don't know what this Two of Cups soulmate energy is. It's like very Pisces energy here with the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, and this High Priestess energy, where you kind of need to extend some kind of friendship or offer of forgiveness to someone or vice versa. And I don't know if these are even related energies, but this is like kind of the combination that's coming towards you. In any case, with you with being this Temperance card in the middle, it has you feeling like yourself for the first time in a long time, and that feels very good. I like that. There is some kind of balance that's restored for you this week, and it comes from this clarity of this Ace of Swords right here, where somebody speaks like the ending of something, speaks some kind of final ending of it. Like I don't know if it's news of a breakup. I don't know if it's a news of an ending of some sort in your life. I don't know what it is, but it's it goes right with that Ten of Swords, which is that minor arcana version of the Death card. Alrighty, so these are the things that are kind of coming towards you from what I can tell, Saggy. Alrighty, clear as mud to me. Next up, we have Aries. What do we have for you guys? Let's stick with the Star Power Tarot for you for the beginning read for you guys. And then we have Leo, and then we'll finish out with Ophiuchus. Alrighty, if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, you can. All of that information is around here somewhere. If you're watching this on YouTube tomorrow, that information is all in the About section of that channel. All right, so what do we have for Aries? Thank you. I've got the Knight of Cups in reverse. This is someone who's kind of like retracting an offer of love. That's the Knight of Cups in reverse. They're saying, I don't really want to go in that direction anymore. I would rather do something different. Three of Wands, that's like manifesting for your future. It's kind of like the minor arcana version of the Magician for me. This is like someone who wants to look out towards the future, and they want it to look different than it has in the past. And it's kind of understanding that all of the things that you've wanted for a long time are really coming towards you rapidly, like very quickly, like around the corner, okay? And so you're sort of trying to plan for your future. It feels like an energy of scrambling to get things like in line, like get your ducks in a row. And I don't know. why, but it's like there's all of a sudden a hurry up and get stuff accomplished and get stuff put together the right way. This King of Swords in reverse is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine energy. In the reverse, it's someone who hasn't been telling the truth about something. They haven't been talking to someone. They haven't been talking about the way they feel about something. Whenever it's in the reverse like this, it could be someone who doesn't know what to say. They don't know how to say it. They don't know how to clear the air and fix something, is what I'm hearing. King of Swords in reverse can be someone who's misjudged a situation. They can be unkind with the things that they say. Make sure that's not you this week, right? Yeah, and I've got the Knight of Swords underneath that. Man. Wow. All right. Knight of Swords in reverse. That's again Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. It's the swords are all about communication. Okay. And the Knight of Swords in reverse, they can be ruthless. They can be blunt to the point of hurting another person's feelings. Again, don't let this energy belong to you, of course. It feels like somebody who's saying something. I mean, this could be an air sign that's affecting you this way. I'm not sure, but it's an energy of it's ruthless. Like it's not great. It's really not great. In any case, if this isn't you, it's someone who's they're not thinking before they speak. If this is you, it's someone who again may not be thinking before they speak, and or someone who doesn't know how to say something. It's kind of what it feels like. And I get the Temperance in reverse that goes on top of that. That's the card of Sagittarius. You may be dealing with a Saggy, or this may be something that you've dealt with just recently, like within the last 3 weeks or something like that. That Temperance in reverse is a feeling of being very off balance. And it's again, it's a feeling of needing to look at routines and habits and things like that. It can be needing to establish some new ones for whatever reason. Okay. And really, you may be dealing with someone in your life who is very off balance, or you may be feeling this way right now, or maybe recently you have been. Four of Pentacles. This is, okay, so the Four of Pentacles is an energy of needing to hold on to things, like feeling like you need to hold on to your finances. And it's this specific to this deck. It feels like all eyes are on you, watching you go through whatever this situation is. And it creates a feeling of vulnerability and insecurity within whoever is experiencing this. And I don't know what that means for you. So let's look further. I get the Ace of Cups in reverse. This can be a dissolution of a love relationship. This can be a fallout in a love relationship. This is, again, the Ace of Cups is, it can be a lot of tears. It can be emotional fallout of some sort. And feeling like other people are watching you go through this possibly. And you could be worrying about finances at this time. Yeah, I've got the, holy smokes, I've got the Justice card that flipped out there with the World. The Justice card can indicate a divorce. It can indicate legal matters. The World card coming out, again, that is the final card in the deck of Tarot in the Major Arcana. And it is an indication that you are closing out one cycle, a massive cycle. I always say it's not like starting the next chapter of a book. It's finishing the book, closing it, putting it on the shelf, and getting the next volume of your life down. This is heavy stuff that we've just moved through, and these are heavy energies that you're closing out and like tying up with a bow. Whenever we have this Justice card out, that can indicate it can indicate a divorce or some kind of final legal matter or ending in a situation. Alrighty, let's clarify here with this traditional Rider-Waite. Why do I have the Knight of Cups in reverse? Yeah, I think we can kind of see. I get the Page of Wands in reverse. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Page of Wands, pages are messengers. It goes right on top of this Knight of Cups here. So there was some kind of offer of love that you extended towards someone else, or they towards you. And it was some kind of message that wasn't well received either by you or by another person. And it felt almost immature, or possibly inflammatory in some way, and it has you wanting to go in a different direction and really looking towards the future at what you're manifesting for yourself, and knowing that you have a lot of change coming towards you rapidly, and you have to make a different choice. Like it feel like you're retracting some kind of offer of love or friendship in some way, interest in some way. And the Nine of Wands, again, is that wounded warrior card. Someone who's putting up a lot of boundaries and walls around themselves at this time. They've been hurt in the past maybe by this person or by a similar situation. I'm not sure. And it's someone who, they're smart to do so. Okay. Taking care of yourself for the first time in a long time, maybe Aries. Good. Alrighty. What is this King of Swords and Knight of Swords in reverse? Temperance in reverse situation. I got the King of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. However, it's an energy of now knowing how to express your heart for the first time in a while. Remember how I was saying with this King of Swords, Knight of Swords energy, that if it's not some kind of like ruthless, tyrannical sort of verbal bullying energy that's around you, and let's hope it's not, it could just be you not knowing what to say, how to say it, in the past, and now feeling like all of a sudden you have access to those words, you have access to your heart and the ability to communicate that to another person. Now the King of Cups, he's someone who keeps his he doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeves. He keeps his cards close to his chest. He really does. He doesn't express a lot of emotion, but whenever he does, and he's in the upright, you can expect it to be honest and heartfelt and very loving. That's that energy. All right. Alrighty. Thank you. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, what's this Temperance in reverse, right? Where I said we have a situation or a person in our lives that feels like very, very off balance, something that we really need to look at here carefully. And with that came out the Tower card and the Star in reverse, okay? So the Tower can be kind of a catastrophic event that sort of comes out of nowhere, something that's kind of like surprise. It can indicate some kind of fallout in a relationship, obviously. And it can be something that kind of knocks everybody off center. The Star in the reverse, again, it's like one of those life learning lessons. Oh boy. Specific to this, she's got 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land. And whenever it's in the reverse, it can kind of feel like putting your feet into 2 different places, like 2 different ponds almost, and it being a bad choice in some way. I don't know what that means. Thank you. Page of Swords in reverse. So I got the Knight of Swords in reverse, I got the King of Swords in reverse, and now I got the Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse can indicate internet stalking for sure. So make sure that's not you, right? It can also indicate messages again that are not well received. That's the second time we've had a page in reverse here too, because previously we had the Page of Wands in reverse. Woof. Maybe you're not sure how to respond to some sort of situation that's knocked you off balance, and like this person was off balance and now you're knocked off balance because of this, and kind of wishing that you'd never dabbled in that pond in the first place is kind of what I'm hearing with this Ace of Cups in reverse and now this 4 of Pentacles. What is happening here? Now I've got the Empress card. It's the card of Virgo. This is, she's the card of divine feminine. When she's in the upright position, she's a match to the Emperor, which is the card of Aries. And this is a good sign that she is. In this case, it's a very nurturing energy. So if this is you, expect to have like a return of these feelings. The Empress she's very beautiful. She's very kind. She's very wise. Again, very nurturing. Someone who takes care of her own kingdom, right? Very well. Does it very well. So if that's not your energy, that's an energy that's crossing you towards the end of the week. And that goes on top of that World card, which is something that kind of upends you in some way. I'm not sure how that relates. This is the card of Virgo. And look, I got the 2 of Cups here, which is, it's partnership. It's like some kind of soulmate relationship here. That goes with that Empress card and this World card here. on top of this Justice card. I don't know what this communication was that came in that kind of upended you here. It may have caused you to feel off balance and you didn't know what to say. You wish that you hadn't gotten into some situation, but now all of a sudden, for all of the lack of communication that you've experienced within yourself over the previous months, all of a sudden your head is being cleared for whatever reason. Something jars you into the ability to start speaking up for yourself and I don't know, somehow assessing whatever this partnership is, this soulmate relationship is here. I don't know how all of this goes together. I gotta be honest, fire signs, y'all are kind of a little bit muddy tonight. What's happening here? I think there's just a lot of change that's happening rapidly for you guys. Or there's something that's changed. Well, holy smokes, that's the second soulmate card out for you guys here with this Six of Cups. And that still goes right on top of that Empress card. Interesting. Six of Cups, that's a past life relationship card. Okay, so it's twice out here with this soulmate card. I don't know if you have someone, I don't know. There may be somebody coming towards you this week that is like the embodiment of this. I don't know, maybe some new partnership for you. I love it. It's very beautiful. It's very sweet and very kind. It goes right on top of that Empress energy. It feels like you being able to extend your heart towards someone for the first time in a long time and wanting to. I'm not sure why I have you retracting a love offer over here. Maybe this is past energy. And maybe all of this is changing because there's some kind of new cycle that you are beginning once you close one out. There is some kind of major event that happens with this Tower card. Again, clear as mud to me. Anything else you want to say with this deck before I close it out? Judgment card. Whew, nicely done. This is, and in the upright position, this is good. This is final judgment time. There's like a major change here coming. Look, 20 is the Judgment card. 21 is the World card. Incredible. Definitely closing out an ending, closing out a cycle here just so that you can begin something new. I don't know what this Ace of Cups in reverse is about here, where we have you ending. I don't know if I have you ending one thing and starting something else, or honestly, that's kind of what it feels like. But honestly, it kind of feels like it comes out of nowhere. And I'll repeat it for the third time tonight. Someone told me today that disasters don't happen slowly, they happen fast, right? And I guess that's true with this Tower card. I guess I'd never thought about it before, but it just sort of hit me when that person said that. And maybe that's something you're experiencing. Holy smokes. Okay. I've got the Three of Wands here, which is the initial card you let out with here, where I said it's card of manifestation. It's like there's a lot of change and it's happening rapidly, and it feels like you have to scramble to get yourself into the position, almost like a position to receive like a lot of positive things that are coming towards you, but you have to free yourself up to be in the position to catch them when they come. It's kind of that energy, and it feels like there's sort of a rush to get there. I'm putting those back in. Hold on. Good. Okay. Five of Wands is something like you've gone back and forth in your head, like been kind of like obsessing about in your head for some time. It's caused like a lot of emotional drama, a lot of upheaval. You're like, I'm done. I'm ready to just start communicating. I'm ready to start talking about how I'm feeling about something. It's the Six of Cups. Holy smokes. Again. Hold on. We'll talk about that one in a second. Second time out for the Six of Cups. That's the third soulmate card out for you. You have something coming towards you this week, Aries. I don't know what it is, but it's very nice. It's very beautiful. This Four of Swords in reverse, though, is it's the death of something that you had allowed to kind of define you for a while, whether it's another relationship or a career or something like that. It's taking a break from that. So it's separating yourself from that so you can see it for what it is. It can be the death of an ideal that you had placed upon yourself. You have some major energies that are crossing you this week. I mean, we've got the Judgment card, we've got the World card, the Six of Cups out twice. That is nutty. Plus the Two of Cups. There is some kind of divine partnership that's coming towards you. You've been back and forth in your head about whatever this is for a long time. Something comes out of nowhere. I don't know what this energy, this Temperance card in reverse is. I don't know. Like there was some kind of imbalance before or something. that was causing you to not be able to talk either to this person or just in general, or to express your emotions in general. It seems like that's an energy that's clearing out for you. And thank heavens it is, because whatever this situation that's coming towards you is, it's very beautiful. It's very lovely, and it propels you into this energy of the Empress. Whether this is your energy or whether this is someone that's crossing you, I'm not sure, but it's very nice. Very good job. Thanks, Aries. And I will catch up with you guys next week. If this is you with this Page of Swords in reverse, like this very stalker vibe, don't do that. Don't obsess about things like that. Go ahead and just communicate, right? Page of Swords in reverse can indicate online stalkery stuff. Don't do it. No, communicate. All right. Love you guys. I will catch up with you next week. And now we have Leo, and then we'll round out the night with Ophiuchus at the end. What do we have for Leo? I have the Judgment in reverse. Oh, Leo, what has happened? So the Judgment in reverse can actually just indicate like a misjudgment on your part or someone around you. Okay. And just like not making the best choice in some kind of situation. It happens. You're not always going to get it right. So ease up on yourself whenever energies like this surround you. Yeah, the Four of Wands in reverse. A lot of instability possibly within your home or within your physical body that you're having to look at now for the first time in a while, and kind of assess where we maybe went wrong in the past. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes you got it, right? I got the Three of Swords in reverse. Again, it is really that Ben and Jerry's feeling, right? It's that heartache, grief, and pain. Ouch, ouch, ouch. It's a breakup card. Whenever it's in the reverse, though, it feels like something that's already happened, because it's kind of a slow easing of that heartache, grief, and pain. Okay, so I feel like you've already experienced this, or it's something that you're going through right now, and you're kind of looking at where you had maybe misjudged the situation in the past, and kind of looking at the imbalances and the instability that it caused in your home, in your life. And once you've done, once you say okay, well, now that I'm looking at it from that perspective, yes, I can start to heal from it. And yes, I can start to move on from it, although it's not been fun. I hear ya. Okay. They have the High Priestess here, which is the card of Pisces. This is, it's about psychic development. It's about intuition. It's about learning to listen to those gut feelings, learning to trust your instincts, and also noticing the red flags whenever you start to see them in yourself and in other people. And this is what you're getting out of this situation, is it's a new trust in yourself for the first time in a while, because I guarantee you, whatever this is that you're working through, you hadn't been picking up on those red flags, those gut instincts you're in. If you had been, you hadn't been implementing them in your life, okay? Or the information from them in your life. And you're saying, no more, I'm never doing that ever again. I will start to trust myself again, is what I'm hearing. And I've got the Three of Wands. Good job. Same thing that Aries had a minute ago, which is kind of manifesting a new future for yourself and understanding that these divine blessings that you have asked for, you've actually gotten down on your knees and prayed for a change in your life. That it's coming, okay? It is. It actually is. And it's coming sooner than you think. I like it. Definitely. And I've got the Knight of Swords that came out here. This is like I said, and it's coming quickly. This is rapid moving communication, rapid moving energy. It's just so fast. It comes in fast, like gangbusters is kind of what I'm hearing. And that's good. You need it. It's like the energy that comes from a storm with a lot of wind, and it just blows all the pollen out of the trees and all the dust off of everything, and it just like refreshes. It hits the reset button for your life. It's a fast moving energy and a lot of the things that you have literally gotten down on your knees and prayed for are going to start coming towards you. I'm so excited. I've got this Eight of Pentacles here, which is, again, really ready to like buckle down and do some hard work on yourself. make some major changes for yourself. And you should. This would be a good time, and get it done quick, whatever it is you need to do. You're like, I need to lose 17 pounds. I need to get my master's degree, and I need a whole new career for myself. Stat is what I'm hearing. No, you don't. Basically what this means is you have to start working on the things that you know are going to bring you back to yourself for the first time in a while. And I'm saying, like, get it done quick in the sense that start developing these new habits and routines for yourself. Start developing these new ideas of what is going to be important to you and what you're going to allow into your life as those habits, as those routines. Focus on yourself and creating that stability, and do it quickly, because you have some new energies that are coming towards you, and you're going to want to be sitting in a place of preparedness when they get here. Like, you can you can accept them. Like, you have the fortitude, like the physical energy to deal with it. Maybe there have been some things like this very Ben and Jerry's kind of vibe that has been like really dragging you down, maybe depressing you, maybe making you feel like you don't have the get up and go that it would take. Like, holy smokes, if one thing came towards me, even if it was a good thing, I don't think I could have the ability to support another energy in my life. Like, I don't want you feeling like that. I want you to be ready and prepared when this comes towards you, whatever it is. Because look, here's the Tower card that came out with that. That is that surprise kind of energy. Okay, it can be kind of shock and awe. It can be something that kind of comes out of nowhere, and it doesn't always have to be negative. All right, so I'm going to get out another deck here. I'm going to clarify, and we'll find out more about that, because I have a feeling that it may not be a negative thing. I think it just may be a surprise. Let's see. What is this Judgment in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse situation? I got the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so you really misjudged a situation. Okay, no shade, but it really feels like either you put your foot in your mouth in a situation, or you didn't see a situation clearly, almost like somebody pulled the wool over your eyes in some way with that Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, and there's some kind of new clarity and truth that's coming in about whatever this energy of Judgment in reverse and Four of Wands in reverse is. Yeah. Thank you. I've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This was, oh, okay. So what I'm understanding is that this was a person, place, or thing that you wanted to hold on to so badly, because I feel like you truly, truly loved them or it, whatever it was. Like, I've got two fours here, Four of Wands and Four of Pentacles. You truly, truly loved it, and you really held on to it for everything that you could, but you misjudged that. You should have let it go a long time ago, because eventually you or someone, the other person in this situation, became resentful. And now you're kind of being forced to let it go, it almost feels like. And this could be the opposite too. I'm not sure. So take it as you will. Yeah, now I've got the Ten of Cups on top of it. This person, this may have been a love relationship, someone that you had invested a lot of your heart and your soul into. Yeah, for sure. You may have had a home with this person. The Ten of Cups can indicate a blended family of some sort. And that kind of goes on top of that Four of Wands in reverse, Judgment in reverse. What is this Three of Swords in reverse, High Priestess? I've got the Queen of Swords, seeing clearly for the first time in a long time. So with that misjudgment card and this Ace of Swords in reverse and that Four of Wands in reverse, you weren't seeing things the way that other people were seeing them. And now it feels like the rug's kind of been pulled out from under you. But again, so much wiser now. Yeah. And able to communicate in a way that you haven't been able to before. And understanding now, like everything, for every bit of lack of understanding you had before, now it's the opposite. You really get it now. And it goes right with that High Priestess, where I said you were ignoring the red flags before, simply because it was almost like you loved someone or something so much it was painful, the idea of letting them go. And now that you have, you're saying, I'm never going to neglect my true self and my higher wisdom and those gut instincts ever again. I'm going to learn to trust myself again. And that is where you've experienced a lot of growth. And that is why I'm saying we need to get you in the position quickly to make some positive changes in your life, because with the Three of Wands, yeah, okay, I've got the King of Swords in reverse here now. So we've got a real pair here. Yeah. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, both masculine and feminine energies here. But this King of Swords in reverse is still having a hard time talking about how they're feeling. Okay, so and that's very similar to this High Priestess. She's a secret keeper. She doesn't talk much. Okay, so with this King of Swords in reverse, this still kind of feels like your energy of like, well, now I'm seeing things clearly, but I'm just not really feeling like I can express myself. Okay. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I've got the Three of Wands to clarify the Three of Wands. You're nuts. All right, so here's part of the problem is that while I have you being propelled towards the state of like all the things you've gotten down on your knees and asked God for so long are starting to kind of, they're making their way towards you. They really, really are. I have you with the Three of Wands again, but this time it was in the reverse, which is kind of like a lack of belief that things are going to change. I'm telling you, things are changing rapidly. Get yourself into a position to where you can accept whatever these blessings are that are coming towards you. You need to, whatever this is that you've been clinging on to, holding on to with all of this pain that was like kind of a denial of that self, that like inner instinct, let it go now, because there is something much, much better coming towards you. And I'm not making it up. I'm really not. I couldn't. I've got this Empress card out here in the reverse. You have been feeling unsupported in whatever this situation was. And we got to turn this up right, because you deserve it. You deserve everything, okay? In the best of ways, okay? You're someone who's been put through quite a bit, and you've looked at a lot of these different aspects of how that has happened in your life. And it's time for a change, for sure. What is this Tower? What? Nailed it. Okay. I got the Lover's card and I got the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, for sure. So while we had you over here with this Ten of Cups, and now I've got you with this Ten of Pentacles here and this Lover's card, there's probably some kind of new love relationship that's coming towards you. And I don't think it's going to be too long before it gets here. And you need to get yourself set up in a position of not necessarily like financial abundance, but a state of security for yourself, to where you aren't going to be knocked off balance by this, and where you are going to be coming from a place of stability within yourself, and that's going to attract another person who's coming from a place of stability, and that will add two stable people at once. What? I know my mind is totally blown too. I know, but it is possible from what I've heard. I think it's called a healthy relationship. I've heard about them. I think it sounds great, and it looks like it's coming towards you, but I think it's going to surprise you by A, how quickly it comes, and B, the fact that it just all of a sudden arrives with that Tower card right there. And it's something, again, with this Eight of Pentacles, working very hard on yourself to get yourself into a position to where you can accept that. That makes all the difference, okay? So a couple with this Family Tarot, and then I'm going to cut you loose, and we'll end with Ophiuchus. Too many, hold on. I got the Two of Pentacles, lots of twos here, y'all. I got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. A state of really feeling a lot of imbalance in your life, and like you have not been in the flow. There haven't, like, you're like, no, seriously, nothing good has happened in so long. You want to talk to me about like this Three of Wands, all these blessings coming towards me. I'm not seeing it. I haven't been experiencing it. Things have been so horrible for so long that I really don't see an end in sight. And I understand that this is how you're feeling. I'm telling you, it's going to change. It's going to change real quick. So wrap your head around it. It is coming. I get it. I get it. I get the Ace of Swords again in the reverse. Again, you're like, I know, you're really beating yourself up over this. You really are. With this Ace of Swords in reverse twice, it feels like you really misjudged a situation. You may have given your heart to the wrong person, and they may have stomped it into the ground. okay? And it was damaging and it was painful, especially with this Three of Swords in reverse, and you're really beating yourself up over it, and I beg you not to. Again, you weren't put on this earth to be perfect. That is not your job. Your job is to learn how to deal with your imperfections and learn how to deal with life's challenges. That's your job. You're not supposed to ace every test. If you did, you wouldn't be human. And then when would you learn a single thing? Never. No. So stop beating yourself up about stuff. Now that you know the truth of the situation, we can move on and we can do something different, right? What do you want to say about this Lover's card and this Tower card? What? Too much. Hold on. I would like one, possibly. Thank you. Better. I get the Queen of Wands. Wow. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. There you have it. There you are. Queen of Wands right on top of that Lover's card. Feeling like yourself again. What did we say about the Queen of Wands, especially when she's in the upright? She's very beautiful. She's very charismatic. Everybody loves to be around her. Moth to a flame. That is pretty much everybody's opinion of you. And you're like, I don't believe it. Believe it. I'm telling you, it's coming around the mountain. Like, check your watch. Yep, that's right. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for letting me read for you. Lots and lots of positive things. It's probably a new love relationship. Let's be real. Yeah, and I know that it kind of seems like almost unfathomable because you're like, no, I've been through so much, I'm not even ready. Well, it's kind of just coming up, like I said. It's coming around the mountain. Alrighty. We will catch up with you guys next week. And last up, we have Ophiuchus. Thank you guys so much for those of you who let me read for you every week. I love you all very much, and I appreciate you all very much. I really, really do. I love doing personal readings for you guys. I love meeting you. I really do. I learn so much from you every week. You guys are incredible. And I always read for other readers, and so I always appreciate you guys. I read for a lot of other readers, and I read for a lot of people who are highly spiritually developed, and I really appreciate having that energy in my life and you giving me an opportunity to get to know you guys. Alrighty, Ophiuchus, you are the last ones for the night. We're going to start you off with this traditional Rider-Waite. Thank you. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It can be the energy of knowing how you feel in a situation for the first time, having a lot of emotional clarity, and still not really expressing it, though, in some way. Or you may be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Thank you. I've got the Emperor card out with that. That's the card of Aries, but it's and it's divine masculine energy too. The Emperor, especially whenever it's in the upright, it's a great card. It's a great energy to have around you. It can be a boss. It can be a paternal figure. This can be you embodying this energy, where you're simply being asked to run your own empire and you're doing it very well. All right. So you take it as it resonates. This could be a love relationship coming towards you with either a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and or Aries. Heavy masculine energy here. And it's not about your gender. It's about the energy. So masculine or feminine, take it as you will. But heavy masculine energy. Thank you. And I've got the Star card, which is the card of Aquarius. My goodness. So that is, again, it's a card of divine blessings. And again, the card of, this has been a very popular fellow tonight as well. It can be an energy of opening Pandora's box and having to accept everything that comes out of it. Things that you aren't expecting, as well as things that you've always known were coming towards you and that were going to be part of your life. And we're talking about people, places, things, talents, careers, all sorts of energies like this. Okay. Let's see. I've got the Six of Swords in reverse. This is an energy. This feels very situational to the week. While I have like this very heavy, I have these two masculine energies here with this star, which we'll clarify again in just one second. There is this energy hanging around you this in the middle of the week here, Ophiuchus, where it's kind of like having a difficult time letting go of something or moving towards something new. It feels like an energy of stagnancy with this Six of Swords in reverse. It's either someone who's still hasn't learned what they need to learn from a situation and they have to revisit it again. Oh no. Or it's someone who's kind of having a hard time seeing how to get from point A to B. Okay. Thank you. And I've got the Two of Pentacles here, which is good. It's a card of reassessing balance in your life and getting back into the flow, whatever that means for you. It's learning how to juggle things efficiently. It's learning how to keep all those balls up in the air. You know, you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. This feels like the energy of... it's like multitasking. It's a lot of multitasking. Like, I wish I had an extra arm. That would be great. And it's kind of having to balance and juggle a lot. You may have a lot on your plate this week, and I'm feeling like you're kind of having to play catch up in a situation as well. It feels like very three-dimensional, just like stuff you're having to deal with this week, kind of towards the middle of the week. Thank you. 10 of Wands in reverse. This is like something you can't support anymore. It's like too much. You're going to have to let something go here. And maybe this is what's related to that Six of Swords, where somebody has to look at something again. It's like something coming back around and understanding that you can't do it anymore. You're going to have to let it go. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to find this balance of this Two of Pentacles. And it's kind of like understanding that for yourself. Oof. I don't know if it's going to be a painful ending, though it's something painful for you to let go of. It may actually be a relief, because anybody who's having to push this up the hill knows what it feels like when you get to finally put it down. It's a tremendous sense of relief. Okay, well, let's see. And I got the Page of Cups out here and the Seven of Wands. Okay. And the Eight of Cups. But that came out on its side. Very interesting. So, pages are messengers. And I don't know if this relates. I don't know if these are three separate energies that are crossing you. I don't know. Because again, you have quite a lot of heavy masculine energy over here at the beginning. And then with this Page of Cups, it would indicate like an offering of friendship, love, forgiveness, kindness, especially whenever it's in the upright position. I don't know if this is you extending this or accepting this from another person. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, and you have the King of Cups over here at the beginning, which is why I brought it up again. There's been a lot of drama in this situation in the past. It feels like there's been a lot of outside opinions or outside perspectives about whatever this situation is that we're talking about now. And with this Eight of Cups, somebody is leaving it behind almost with a heavy heart. It feels like, again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. Okay. Alrighty. Now let's clarify with a different deck here. Let's use this Tarot of Wonderland. What is this King of Cups, Emperor, Star situation over here? Because honestly, I'm inclined to believe it looks like a new love relationship that's presenting itself to you. And I don't like saying that without having something to back it up, but it feels like that's kind of what it's feeling like, especially with that Star card there. And now I've got the Strength card out, which is the card of Leo here. But it's something that, it's going to take... It feels like leaning on friends, like maybe for support in this situation. I don't know how that relates. Got the Seven of Wands again. There's been some kind of, this is related to this. Okay. So yes, this beginning and end situation are both totally related, and we're talking about the same thing here because, again, this is a situation that's been totally affected by drama from other people, other people's opinions, other people's thoughts about it, whatever situation. It's created drama. And while you feel like you are in like a position where you have the upper hand or you're in the right per se, it's still stuff you've had to deal with in relation to whatever person, place, or thing this was. With this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries energy over here, and this Aquarius energy. It's like you're having to muster all of your strength to deal with it. What? It's the Hierophant card. That's the card of Taurus, and it's the card of marriage. It's a card of commitment. This is a lot of major arcana right here in this one section. We've got the Strength card, the Emperor, the Star, and this Hierophant here, all right in the same grouping. It's having to make a choice. It's having to make a choice as to what you're going to commit to. I don't know if you have multiple, possibly multiple people that you are seeing or something. I don't know. It's like a lot. I'm telling you, it's like a lot of different energies. And that's kind of the feeling here with this Seven of Wands. It feels like it's like a lot of energy coming at you at once, right? It doesn't feel like negative, but it's almost like you're being asked to commit to something. I don't know if you've been kind of wishy-washy. I don't know if this is love related and we're talking about multiple different people, because there's a potential for 1, 2, 3 different people here. I know, right? Possibly 4. Oh my gosh. You're nuts. Or this can be simply one aspect of your life that you're really having to look at, where there's something that you want to put all of your heart into, some kind of empire that you want to build for yourself that feels like it belongs to you as part of your birthright, as part of your life path. And it's been a challenge because it feels like you can't get it off the ground for whatever reason. And although you feel like you're in the position to support it, like you're having to muster up all of your strength to commit to it, because for some reason, maybe it just hasn't been getting off the ground. Like maybe the flow hasn't been in there in the past. I don't know. So you look at it and whatever way it plays out for you, I'm not sure. What is the Six of Swords in reverse, this Two of Pentacles, and this 10 of Wands? Thank you. It's the Magician again, the card of Aries. But this is really about kind of taking the bull by its horns, and this is you making the choice as to how you want to create a future for yourself and what that's going to look like for yourself, and bringing balance and stability back into your life. And again, having to let go of something with that 10 of Wands and that 6 of Swords. It's 9 of Cups in reverse. Dang it. So the 9 of Cups is my minor arcana version of the Star card, okay? When we talk about the Star card, that's the card of Aquarius. But again, it's about those divine blessings. It's that Pandora's box of like things that can't be taken away from you. They simply belong to you, right? And they're major life learning lessons as well as major divine blessings, right? But this 9 of Cups, this is much more three-dimensional. It's like your birthday candle wish that comes true, right? But whenever it's in the reverse, it's having to let go of something that you thought was going to be absolute wish fulfillment, and the realization that it isn't is what allows you to let it go. And the understanding that letting it go allows something better to come towards you, and trusting that, because the Star card is a lot about having faith in a higher power. It's trusting that although, you know, some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers, you understand, it's understanding that something better for you will come along when you have faith and understand that God knows something better for you, even when you can't see it. Okay. Now I got the Knight of Wands here, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, specifically Saggy. You might be a Sagittarius cusper, yes. But this is the energy of wanting to make a move and really feeling like yourself again for the first time. This is an energy, it's like a highly sexually passionate card. It can be like knowing that you want to go after a person or someone seeing you this way. It's not negative though. It doesn't feel like dodgy or non-committal. It's very fiery. It's very passionate, and someone who, you know, knows a good thing when they see it and they go after it, and it's kind of like a done deal. Like that's kind of, it's either your energy or it's someone coming towards you. You may be dealing with another fire sign. And I got the 6 of Swords in reverse again that flips out right on top of that. I don't know if you're having a hard time letting go of, could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy in your life, and you're struggling to see things for what they really are. I don't know if that's an energy that may be present. I'm not sure. But with that 6 of Swords twice out in the reverse like that, it's indicating that you're struggling to let go of something. And it feels like there's a lack of understanding almost. Hold on, that's too many. And I've got the Devil in reverse. This can indicate obsession. This can indicate things that enslave us, things that we choose to chain ourselves to. Whenever it's in the reverse, it's the understanding that either we're going to have more of the same of it, or we're going to have to let it go. Okay, that's the energy of the Devil in reverse. I feel like you are smart, and I feel like whatever this is, if it is toxic in any way to you, you will start letting it go, because you have a lot of heavy energies crossing you this week. And it looks like, I mean, it doesn't feel like it's particularly like emotionally jarring for you in any way. It honestly feels more like it's up in your head and like you're finally going to get some mental clarity for the first time in a while, which is great, right? Yes. And now I've got the Two of Cups here. This is a soulmate relationship or partnership. Again, this may be presenting itself towards you. I don't know. Again, I said there's a lot of heavy different energies, heavy masculine energies here on this, and there is some kind of soulmate relationship that is coming towards you. And I don't know if this is in business or in love or in friendship, but there are a lot of people who want to be near you for whatever reason, Ophiuchus. And of course, who wouldn't? I mean, you're you, right? You're totally magical and wonderful. However, it's just a lot all of a sudden. Now I've got the Two of Swords, 2-2. Interesting. All right, so the Two of Swords is having to go within to make a decision about something. How do I feel about something? What do I think about something? And having to kind of block out the rest of the world. What's interesting is you have this Seven of Swords twice out here. In some situation over here, there was a lot of input from other people. It could have been drama from other people, like that were affecting some of these relationships that you had or a relationship that you had, and you having to block all of that out so you can really get down to brass tacks with how you feel about something, what you think about something. Very good. What is this Page of Cups situation? I've got the King of Swords here. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. That is someone who can finally express themselves clearly, articulately, and whenever they're in the upright, it's a great energy to have, especially with that Page of Cups, which again is an extension of friendship, apology, love, kindness. And that kind of comes towards the end of the week. I'm not sure how that relates to that Eight of Cups. Let's see. Got the Justice card. Justice card is like legal matters. It's paperwork, documentation, that sort of thing. That's the card of Libra. You may be dealing with a Libra because I've got that King of Swords right there next to it. It's kind of like an energy of fairness and understanding and justice, obviously, right? And that may come from this apology or this kind of forgiveness, whichever one it is. And maybe that's what allows you to leave behind some of these high drama characters so that you can focus on the right thing. Again, cutting out some of these energies with that Devil in reverse, because it's just going to be more of the same if you don't let one of these things go. Some of these things go. I mean, it's like way too much for you to carry or push up the hill any longer. You got to let it go, right? All right, this family tarot, what do you have to say about this? This is clear as mud. I don't know what's going on with our fire signs this week, but it's a little confusing. And now I've got the Two of Cups again. You're like, it's really not confusing, clearly. And the Two of Cups, we have some kind of soulmate relationship coming towards you this week. I don't know if this is someone it feels like someone that you know. I don't know if this is something that's being healed or somebody that's coming back around, but in any case, there's definitely that on the table this week. It can be friendship, it can be a romantic relationship, it can be some kind of work partnership. In any case, it's definitely a kindred spirit. Seven of Swords in reverse. That's not such a great energy, because that to me indicates someone who hasn't told the truth in the past. It can indicate a third-party situation. It's kind of like our lying cheater card. Whenever it's in the reverse like that, it feels like that may be a past energy and something that you don't want to accept into your life anymore. So you do you, right? And you think about what that kind of means to you. I don't think you'll allow it back in your life. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like you would rather wait for things to improve than to accept. So again, 2 sevens in a row though, that's nutty. And that's interesting. So the Seven of Pentacles is having to wait, like choosing to wait for things to improve, choosing to wait to make sure that things are on the up and up in this situation. Okay. Now I got the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, in the past, it feels like, I don't know if you were dealing with this Seven of Swords energy, which is, that's that kind of dodgy, lying, cheater kind of energy. This King of Wands in reverse is kind of more the same. That's Aries, Leo, Sag energy, masculine energy. It's amazing how similar this Emperor and this King of Wands look from two different decks. in any case, this person may not have been at their best self. You might not have been at your best self, you know, in the recent past. And it feels like you're trying to make changes in your life, positive changes in your life, and you expect everyone that you allow into your environment to do the same. And this is kind of like new information for you. This is like a new way of running your business somehow, and I like it. You're starting to put up more boundaries, and you're starting to tolerate much less within yourself and within other people. Good job this week, Ophiuchus. I can't wait to catch up with you guys next week. I'll try to throw some personal readings out onto YouTube as well and see where this is going to go down, because it's super fascinating. You have a lot of major energies coming towards you. I like it a lot. All right, I will catch up with you guys next week. Again, if you want to book a personal reading with me, all that information is around here somewhere on Facebook. And if you're watching this on YouTube later with all the timestampies and stuff, then all that information should be in the About section of this channel. All right, I love you guys very much, and thank you for letting me read for you. You are amazing people, and I will catch up with you guys next week. Bye.